Hello, everybody. This is Odd Job Entertainment, and we've got 3.23 today. This is going to be pretty cool. As always, first thing I got to do is go through and share the link. You know, probably get some people popping in just a bit. But yeah, 3.23. It's out. It's finally here. I'm excited. I have held off as much as I can to keep things kind of fresh. I wanted to experience it for the first time with you guys on stream. So I've got the channel waiting up. How you doing, Seth? Welcome to the stream. Not channel. I've got the trailer queued up. Let's check this out. Oh, and I'm actually getting better at this streaming thing. I did a little private stream for just me, myself, and I made sure that all of my audio was working. And so I'm pretty confident that you guys can hear me. So this should be pretty good. Checked all my other audio sources. Chrome should be broadcasting. Everything should be gravy. Okay, sorry. I just know that this is going to be too loud for you guys, so I got to adjust the volume. Let's turn Chrome down a bit. Turn Discord down because I'm sure people will be joining there at some point. And Mike should be. Let's see, Mike should be at a pretty good volume right now. All right. Distribution centers, new character customizer, new missions, new UI. Water physics, that's right. And master modes, precision mode. I actually have not played with precision mode at all. A new star map. Oh my gosh. That's such a huge improvement from what we had before.
Ew.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, just updating.
All right, I'm excited. This is gonna be fun. Probably first things first is I'm gonna have to obviously create my character, and and then I'm gonna have to set up all my keybinds. There is a lot of changes from what I understand. Have you played it all, Saluti?
I have not.
Okay. What
I
about you,
just saw the
Schlag?
trailer.
Yeah, the trailer does look pretty good. Like Schlag was saying, it's very Star Warsy, the kind of banner they put up for it.
Yeah, I can
So
see that.
kind of feels like original trilogy type cover art, but it looks pretty good. Let's see. Just want to go through some of the notes here. Star Citizen Alpha 3.23 has been released onto the live environment. Launcher should now show version number. There's reset. We kind of figured that was coming, but it is weird. They reset everybody's AUEC, but not the ships that they own.
Oh, that is weird.
Yeah, so it's like
I was
I
kind of hoping
mean,
it would be a full reset.
me too, because what is the point of wiping my AUEC
When
if the
I've
primary
got
reason for earning it
multi-million
is
dollar
still there?
ships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we got the new character customizer distribution centers, which I'm actually really excited about. People have been saying that the new FPS missions there are top notch, so that'll be pretty cool to check out.
I do like FPS.
A lot of changes to vehicle QT. I mean, I've kind of seen all these notes before just because I've been keeping up with the changes in the EPTU. Um, yeah, let's just get right into it then. Close that down. Don't need that. Gotta make sure my sticks are on before that finishes loading.
So then, like, your preload config isn't going to work then, right, for sticks? Or you're going to have to
Um,
completely redo that?
yeah, I'm assuming that I'm gonna have to change a lot about it. Like
Hmm.
some of the basics, axes and stuff like that, those will
Yeah.
probably still work. But I know that the quantum controls are different,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's probably going to be pretty broken. By way of a mini announcement, I am working on a member exclusive video right now. Um, for those that were interested in keeping up with the ongoing house cleanup, we've been making a lot of progress on that recently. So there will be a member exclusive showcasing all that we've done for that, going up in the next few days, I think. Should be pretty cool for those that are interested. New splash art for the main menu. I like it. Oh, okay. So before you even see the new stuff, it takes you right into the character customizer. I want to go for a pasty white guy.
You got to match yourself.
Yeah. I think that's pretty good.
Hey, what up, Mo?
Is that a $25 LTI token? I see.
Uh, where?
And it's they added the I didn't expect the pulse to be that cheap, but it's $25 for an LTI token. That's
Oh,
crazy.
really?
Oh my god.
That's
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 the,
That's really
actually
good.
yeah. They're gonna they're gonna sell
that
a lot
is
of those.
that is the
Yeah.
cheapest LTI token I've seen since I've been playing.
I'll have to check that out. That actually sounds pretty good. They've already taken $1,000 from me. What's 25 more?
Yeah, right. Just get a few of those, save them for, any CCU chains you want to do. Oh my gosh, that is. I just like saw that and was like, I need to tell somebody because that's crazy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think that's the cheapest LTI they've ever done.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Okay, where is okay, there was no facial hair. That's where we're at with my genetic complexion right now. I can grow a little bit of a Mexi stash, but that's about it.
You are not blessed with the genetics.
No. Um, the I keep telling myself, men in my family are late bloomers because, like, I have uncles that have facial hair, but hasn't happened for me yet. So
I was like, trying to think. I was like, I don't even think like your dad really had facial hair, but I'm not sure if he just shaved or not.
he has some now. Like, if he wants it to grow out, he can.
Mm.
but it's more like just a mustache goatee, not really full on the sides.
Oh yeah.
I've got an uncle
That,
that has pretty decent facial hair, and Mike, if you remember him, he
yeah.
had he had pretty
Butt
good
crack
facial hair
guy.
before he died. Yeah.
I will always remember him as that.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny. So, for those that haven't heard the story, I'll just give you a quick rundown. Slutty and I went with
Back in
my
like
uncle and my
junior
dad.
high school, used to
To,
rock a faux hawk.
yeah, we went to go see that Brad Pitt movie, Moneyball, and we come out of the theater and we're getting some dinner at a Denny's. And my uncle had some pretty chronic migraine issues, so he was pretty much always
He
on
was a bit loopy.
painkillers. And Slutty was rocking a faux hawk, and you had a really
Oh, I had a
defined faux hawk.
long faux hawk. It was like 4 or 5 inches long. Like it was a big
Well,
faux hawk.
and you formed it too. Like it
Oh,
was.
to this day, like if I try to like spike my hair, it naturally goes into a faux hawk.
And so my uncle's sitting across from Slutty, and he looks at him and he's like, "Do you style your hair that way?" He's like, "Yeah." It looks like someone sat on your head and clenched.
Oh my god.
He's not wrong though.
Oh
It
my
definitely
gosh.
did.
Yeah. It was so funny.
Yep, I will always remember him as the guy that called me the butt crack hair.
Yep. All right. I'm trying to get a little bit more of a desaturated color on the hair.
Would it be dye amount? Up a bit.
Dye amount.
In the middle.
Yeah.
Is that your complexion?
Well, so okay. So if I
Oh,
add a little bit
tint.
of white, I think that's what I can do. So if I make the dye a little white, because believe it or not, I've actually got some old man hairs. Life is stressful
Ooh, it's
for a millennial,
the gray hair's coming in.
dude. It's crazy. It's driving me nuts. Like I'm not supposed to be this old yet.
I'm still in my prime. What's going on?
Yeah. All right. Let's work on the nose a little bit. I've got a big nose, but I don't have a wide nose.
I know, that nose looks like my nose. Dude, just seeing the difference in customization already is crazy.
Oh, there is so much.
Gives me hope for Squadron 42.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm so excited. All right, we need to give this guy some fuller cheeks because I'm still holding on to my baby fat.
And that's pretty good.
I'm already really impressed. This is so much fun. All right, let's see. Need to pull out a camera so I can see what shape my eyes are. Things you don't really pay attention to. All right, so
I don't know, eyes are kind of weird.
what do you think, guys? Is that pretty close?
Get real close to the webcam. Let us compare.
It's gonna make my nose ginormous. It's gonna be that fisheye effect. I think I'm pretty happy with this.
Yeah, I'd say.
Let's see.
Options, but some will live.
Baby's first face. That's what we'll call it.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I was like, they better have like presets that you can save. Because I got tired of like coming back and having to remake a guy every time.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the things that they were really quick to emphasize. Like, yes,
We know.
you can do that. We know it sucks making it every single time. All right, I think that's a pretty good looking character. I like this. This is so much fun. Let's see. We got some comments in the chat. Wicked Wookie did a pretty faithful recreation of the Firefly intro using the new. I saw that. Yeah, Schlag shared that. Well, Schlag, you shared that to the Discord. So another reason for anyone who hasn't to go hop in and join the Discord. There's a lot of options, but still somewhat limited. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. But they can just add in more heads each time, so that's pretty cool. Should be able to get that F7A upgrade when you log in, except the Overdrive reward mission for it to attribute to your account. So is it not tied to Xenothreat anymore then? Did I miss an update on that? And I haven't heard anything new about the tutorial, so I'm skipping that. I don't care. All right, guys, what do we want to use as the starting location?
I mean, you know what I would say.
If you want to stress test, do New Babbage.
Stress test my hardware or their hardware?
Their hardware.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's
let's do it. I like New Babbage. It reminds me a lot of Utah during the wintertime.
Yeah, New Babbage can get janky.
Yeah.
Especially after like an update or during a free flight week when
the free flights are so bad at New Babbage.
Well, we've got another one coming up Invictus Week, right around the corner.
Yep, starting on Seth's birthday.
Oh, is it?
Yep, it starts on the 17th.
On the 17th? Ooh, in a week? Let's go.
Oh, yeah, that's true, huh?
Maybe I'll get myself a birthday present.
I know, right? Get yourself some
yeah, I'll treat myself to a new ship. Dude, I swear, Invictus, if they come out with the Apollo, oh, best birthday gift right there.
That would be pretty sick.
Yeah, that's all I talk about.
I'm thinking they're pretty close to releasing the Zeus too. I think that's going to be an Invictus surprise.
On that one?
That one and the shoot, what's it called? The Galaxy.
Ooh, Galaxy's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
This is so different.
It's really different. I like this.
The Moby Glass, everything's so different. It looks so much better.
We still have some of the same bugs as before.
Yeah.
Like, I accepted it.
Taking forever.
Interaction is taking a long time.
It could also be that you're a New Babbage and it's getting flooded.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. This is one thing I saw in Salty Mike's stream. He was showing that you can just toggle this really quick, which I like that.
Is that for like the black market tasks?
Yeah. So the unverified ones are the ones that are a little fishy.
Sketchy.
Or what was it, Salty Mike's stream? Or I think they showed that in the latest UI episode. I think that's where I saw it. All right, that'll accept eventually. New icons all across the bottom.
Oh yeah.
You know, already big quality of life improvement is I don't see my character's arm occluding any of the icons.
Yeah.
You know how like when you wear
big
heavy
armor, and it
armor?
would-
Yeah.
yeah.
That mini map looks sick. I like this.
Oh, there's an actual mini map. Oh, that's so nice.
And the new UI elements are pretty minimal, but like you do have a altitude. Is that what that is? Like horizontal
compass?
angle and then a compass. There's both.
Oh, on the right, I see what you're talking about.
One
Far
button
right.
to get out of here. That's so good. Okay, let's try that again, I guess. It offered me the mission again. Am I just going crazy?
Are you talking about the Xenothreat one or whatever?
Yeah.
So I was told you accept it and then just check your hangar and the upgrade should be there.
Oh, okay. Now I've got the pop-up. Alright, so
Oh,
there
that's
is
cool.
obviously some issues with the ultra-wide. They need to fix that. I wonder if there's a setting in here. I mean, like, I don't know what it would be, though. It's just, Let's try with the new Vulcan, too. Might as well, right? Let's see, is there
Would
any
it be
other...
upscaling? No, it wouldn't be upscaling.
UI aspect modifier? What does that do?
I think it's just how big your UI is. So, like, you can shrink it down.
Okay.
I wouldn't, yeah, upscaling's just the lower res, but it upscales it higher.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and turn that on, though, because what I've seen from 10 Pound 42 is it's actually looking better in a lot of cases.
Upscaled?
Yeah,
Okay.
and if it gets me some extra frames, who cares, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. No film grain. Film grain is disgusting. It should never be in a game.
Same with motion blur.
Yeah. Let's see. That should be on the graphics tab too, right? Yes,
Thing.
off. Good.
Yeah.
Motion blurs for poor people. We don't need that on PC.
I hate that they do motion blur like default on. It's like, no, turn that off and let people turn it on.
Motion blurs for people with motion sickness.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna restart this real quick just so I can get that applied. Yeah, we're doing the restart to make sure that Vulcan is gonna kick in. Moat, how long have you been a channel follower? I haven't seen your name on streams before.
Do you know who
I've been
Moat
in the
is?
Discord for a while.
I don't think I do know who Moat is.
Oh.
I mean, you clearly do know.
Yeah. I'll message you his name because I don't want to just call him out on stream.
Okay. Yeah, let's not dox anybody.
Yeah.
That's funny. I just assumed you knew. That's funny though.
Yeah, I'm terrible at recognizing people. I work at a clinic, and my coworkers are always asking me, "Oh, do you remember John Smith?" And it's like, "No, who's that?" And then they show me a picture, and it's like, still don't know who it is.
So who is that?
Yeah, I'm pretty bad with names when meeting new people.
I know. Moat forgets my name all the time. He just calls me loser.
Sometimes I just call him
hey you
Sloot Looty or whatever.
Okay, did the colors change slightly when I turned Vulcan on? I feel like there's a little bit of a green shift, but I don't know if I'm just going crazy or not.
Are you smelling burnt toast?
Can you fry an egg with that?
And okay, it's optimizing shaders. I think we're gonna have to sit here for a minute before it'll let me get back in because I don't have a button to do so.
Also,
oh my
Vulcan
gosh,
won't
there
be
was
on until you do a restart. Oh, okay.
there was a question that someone asked today. For reference, I work at a family clinic, so we don't do anything at all with dentistry. And We get someone asking if we do molar extractions. It's like, no.
No.
That's what a dentist is for.
Yo.
That's funny.
Oh, okay. Now I know who Moat is.
Hello.
It was like he was in our neighborhood growing up.
Yeah.
Okay. It
known you
has
guys
literally
since toilet
been
paper.
years since I have even heard your voice, though.
I know.
I know. That's why I was like, I'm pretty sure you don't know.
A lot has happened. I moved a lot, so that's kind of what happened.
You actually used to live in my house for a little bit.
Yeah, there was a short time where we lived with you guys for a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it was.
I didn't even.
I don't
know
remember
that.
when it was. It was like shortly after my parents got divorced. My mom needed a place, so
Yeah.
yeah. Your family was super duper nice and let us invade your house for a teeny bit.
His
Yeah.
family's amazing.
Yeah, I've got pretty
Love
good
his family.
folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, solid. 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel a little bad though, because I remember while you were living with us, I couldn't find my pocket knife, and I remember blaming you for that. Turns out
Oh.
I'm just bad at keeping my room clean, and when I moved out, I found my pocket knife, and
That's funny.
I didn't see it until I was moving out for college, dude. But
You
then
hit
it's
it
like,
pretty well.
I'm a adult. I blamed him for this. So
All good.
So
I don't even remember that. So.
Well, that's great. But here, for the first time officially,
I
I
don't
am
even
sorry
remember
for
that pocket
blaming
knife
you
that I
for
never
my
stole.
pocket knife.
Yeah, it's crazy how I guess how much has changed. Like
Yeah. It's
I
crazy
just
to think that
I
years
just met-
later we're playing games again.
I know, right? I never thought I would reconnect with you guys.
Yeah, small
Crazy.
world, right?
Yeah.
Well, I got recognized on campus for the first time the other day. Like I was talking to some people who were showing off their capstone projects, and I mentioned Star Citizen, and someone's like, "Are you off job?" And it's like,
Whoa.
Oh,
yeah.
Whoa.
It's like that was really weird.
Time to go to CitizenCon, you know? Get some
Oh,
more
I know.
Yeah,
connections.
set up a booth.
Yeah.
A little meet and greet.
Have like 2 people come by the whole day, but that would be
Worth
pretty
it.
fun though.
It's better than none.
Yeah, 2 is better than none. I actually read a stat though. If you have 6 or more concurrent viewers in a live stream, that puts you in the top 1% of streamers.
Oh wow.
Is that for YouTube streaming or like?
From what I remember, it's across the board. So I'm
Okay.
not totally sure. See, I'm gonna try turning on and off my screen and see if that resets the color. It's weird because like in the secondary screen, everything looks totally fine. It's like this green hue. It's like playing Battlefield 3. Oh, that fixed it. That's great. Yeah, next time that CitizenCon is in the States, though, I definitely do want to make an effort to try and get there. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Now I feel like I'm playing Tarkov, though. I'm in a queue. I'm waiting to log in.
Oh, dude, Tarkov is so dead.
Yeah, what happened
you
recently?
heard?
I cannot believe that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone else in chat play Tarkov? Do you play Tarkov, Mo?
I did a teeny bit. Like I have it and I played it a little bit with a friend who said it was gonna show me it, but then ended up not showing me it. Oh, I'm like too intimidated. I mean, I tried playing it by myself once and just kept dying over and over again, and I was like, okay, well, that's it.
That is Tarkov in a nutshell. Yeah.
And I was too lazy. I mean, I could have done better. I could have like looked up guides and stuff.
I mean, I
and
was gonna
figured
teach
it out.
you and to help you once it wiped, but after
Oh yeah, you were gonna show
Everything
me.
that's happened, I was like, nope.
Yeah.
There goes all my 3,000 hours I put into the game.
Yeah. Yeah, that was so disappointing seeing that. And
Uh-huh.
oh my gosh,
I'm
Aquaman did
sorry
a
you
great
feel
video
that
about
way.
it.
Yeah, I watched that one. It was good. I
What
watched.
did it end up as? Is like sextuple double down?
Yeah.
The
No
sextuple
one
down?
ever triple downs. But look, wait, the quadruple down.
Oh, oh my
Yeah, it's like,
gosh.
oh no, stop.
Yeah, I feel bad for people who put a lot of time into
I'm
that
sorry
game.
you feel that way,
Yeah.
Well,
but
and the
please
thing
give me
is,
your
it's
money
like,
for the true believers.
Yeah,
yeah,
the true believers. Oh my
right?
gosh.
If you're not willing to spend $250 on my game, you're not
See, I
truly
truly
in it.
believed I'd get all
Yeah.
the free DLC, but
Yep.
that's wrong.
Well,
I'd
see,
rather
your
put
mistake was
250 in
assuming that
Star
that was
Citizen.
DLC.
Yeah.
The content that you download to then play is not DLC.
Well, that's just it. You have to have the base game to play like anything else, so therefore it is DLC because you need the base game to get additional content.
Uh-huh.
I like
Yeah.
how they tried to like warp their words a little bit, like being like,
Oh,
"Oh,
they
it's not."
backtracked on like the website too, and like changed
Yeah.
it and stuff, and then said he didn't change anything. It was like, dude, people caught you live actively changing it the
Right.
minute it changed. Yeah,
Okay, so I
Star
can
Citizen
fix
for
the
45
colors.
bucks and you get all DLC.
Well, and that's the thing too, right? Like I've seen a lot of people compare, like, well, I mean, you've paid $1,000 for a video game. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of games that you can spend egregious amounts of money, right? And clearly, I do not make the best financial decisions when it comes to Star Citizen. But with Star Citizen, you can just get by with the starter package,
Oh yeah.
and they're not demanding a $250 entrance fee for basic
Dude, that
content.
would be asking 250 for Squadron 42.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, exactly.
Yeah.
Or I mean, for Call of Duty players,
Or or $100 to play Pyro.
yeah, yeah. Each planet is a DLC that you have to pay for access
Yeah.
to.
Oh, that
Man,
would be it if Star Citizen was ran by Battlestate.
thank goodness it's not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
True. At least it's not
Diablo was really
Yeah,
bad.
Diablo. I'm so happy I never bought that game or played it.
Uh, that one was like, if you wanted to have
You
everything,
guys
you
have
had to
phones,
spend
right?
$10,000, right?
Well, there was one person who spent $10,000 and then refunded it, charged it back on his card because he was like, "This is a crap game. I'm done." But it took him way too long to realize he was in too deep.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a guy who did that on Star Citizen. He bought like a Carrack or something, or like he bought like the starter pack
The
that comes with the
Hammerhead?
Carrack, and
Oh,
it was like
okay.
$1,000. I don't know. He was obviously a concierge or whatever, but the funny thing was he
Charge
was
back.
able to he was able to get like a refund, and it was like a very specific, like, I don't know, he typed out this whole essay like saying how like the game isn't what like you advertised it or whatever, and like CIG was
Hmm.
kind enough to, like, they didn't have to, but they ended up refunding him anyway. And I remember there was a whole lot of like Reddit drama about that because everyone's like, oh, if they're gonna let him do it, then they're gonna they have to let everyone else do it. And I'm just like, and the guy had 200 hours in Star Citizen 2, by the way, when he did that. I
Oh,
was like, dude, how do you have
that was a
200
whale
hours?
in the making right there.
I was like, how do you have 200 hours and then want a refund? That's like, it's like eating a burger at McDonald's, waiting a month, and then going back and complaining about it. Like,
I don't know. I always justify a game where is like, whatever your like hourly rate is for your job. If you put that many hours into the game, if not more, then you've got your money's worth out of it.
UEE exploration package. Who would ever buy such a silly thing? Oh, Schlag, do tell us what kind of person would
Oh
buy such
yeah,
a
yeah,
silly thing.
Schlag. Who would do something like that?
Why don't you just share the latest photo of your fleet and I'll put it on
Oh,
screen for you.
I would like to see Schlag's fleet though. I just want to see just the number of ships.
It
Let's
is
see
insane.
his executive 600i.
uh, this queue is taking a long time. I hope 3,000 people give up. I want to play.
I know the ETA just keeps going up.
Well, I'm gonna let that cook in the background a little bit. I'm gonna go off screen for just a second. I gotta go grab something. I got a story time for the audience today.
Well, that's a weird looking chair. Gotta ask how he liked it.
We'll see. Now that I have wireless headphones, you can just ask me while I'm
Ah,
away too.
yeah. How do you like that chair?
It's great. You know, Monster Tech. They've been a sponsor before.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
They just came out with a really nice looking wool cover. Well, not wool cover, but it's this chair, but with black wool as the fabric instead of the Cordura nylon that I got.
Okay.
Looks really nice. I'm trying to talk them into sending me one. All right, so this is a 5 millimeter brass screw that I tried to turn into a cable ferrule. I've got a
What's a cable
project.
ferrule?
So like when you're working on a bike or when you're riding a
Oh,
bike,
like
the
a
brake
cable
lever.
tension?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
that.
okay.
So it's how you add tension to the
Yeah.
cable. I've got a project that I've been working on in the background that I'm hopefully going to be able to talk more about in the near future, but they don't make cable ferrules the size that I need them. And so I went about trying to make one. First, I tried making them out of steel screws, and I'm thinking, well, I'll just drill lengthwise through a screw, and then I've got my ferrule easy, right? Except I broke like 4 bits trying to do that. And big reason is I've got a drill press, but it doesn't hold tight enough tolerances for how small these holes are ending up. Yeah, exactly. Lots of fun drilling through steel bolts. It was not a good
Isn't
time.
it hardened still too?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I thought I was doing everything right. I got the cobalt, no, not cobalt, carbide bits that should have been able to do
Yeah.
it. But with the run out on my drill press, it was just eating up those bits. So then I'm thinking, okay,
Were you
well,
using like
brass
WD-40 or something to help like lubricate it?
cutting fluid. Yeah, I was
Okay.
using lots of cutting fluid.
Still didn't help.
Didn't do it because the run out is just too much. So the drill was doing a little bit of this motion. Couldn't see it, but it still wasn't good.
Oh, just wobble.
Yeah. But then I'm thinking, okay, well, brass is softer than steel, so let's
Should be
try that.
easier.
Unfortunately, same problem. Just ripping through bits, trying to do the brass one. But I started looking at it and see, I need a 2 millimeter hole to go halfway through the bit through the screw, and then I need a 1 millimeter hole to go all the way through. And that's to separate the Bowden tube from the cable. So the cable is still able to go through, but the tube gets stopped. Well, if you think about it, a brass object with a hole about that size, we're pretty close to 1.75 millimeters with 2 millimeters, right? And then the other hole 1 millimeter is pretty close to 0.4, 0.6, 0.8. I realized that what I was doing was just making a different 3D printer nozzle. So that led to the realization that if I just got a volcano style 3D printer nozzle and widen the holes, that's exactly what I needed to do. And that was a lot easier. Because if all you're doing is widening the holes, it's so much less material comes right off. So now we've got a working cable ferrule that I need to integrate into the rest of the assembly.
At least you figured out a solution.
Well, I just wish I had done that like 6 bits ago.
Yeah.
It's like, spent a lot of money doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone else having issues getting logged in?
I am 4,600 in queue.
Oh, geez. Okay, so, man, I should have just stuck with it when I was.
I know, when you reset, I was gonna say something, but I was like, you got in just fine the first time, you'll be fine.
I just wanted that extra performance boost from Vulcan.
I just wanted to look cool.
Must be a stable patch.
True, no one's getting 40k'd. Yeah, we just need 3,000 people to get 40k'd real quick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now if someone gets 30k'd, it's supposed to just restart the server, right?
Yeah, they have a 30k recovery now. Which I don't think will help us.
Not in this case.
Yeah.
But all right. Well, let's see. While we're waiting for that to not load, what else can we do?
Bust out some Minesweeper. Some Solitaire.
I think we're gonna test run that stream CAD idea we had.
Ooh, yeah.
Could check out the Mirai Pulse advertisement. That's true. I haven't seen that. Let's check that out first. That's just going to be on YouTube, right? So
most likely.
It. Star Citizen videos.
I was showing my wife a lot of the Star Citizen like advertisement videos they have, and my wife was like mind blown. She's like,
they're really good.
My wife was like, it feels like that's like a legitimate universe somewhere out there. Like this doesn't look like a video game. She's like, this is like, I was telling my wife,
life.
Yeah, right. I was telling my wife, I was like, their advertisement team puts like the same amount of work into their ship ads as like legitimate like actual companies out there that sell actual products, not some video game. So
hands down, crazy. My favorite one though is the Freelancer.
It's nice to know there's one series of ships.
I liked the Hammerhead one when the guy was like mining or whatever in the back of Horizon, just ways laced.
Maximum rear payload. Maybe you need to go that.
It's just the Freelancer commercial. It reads so much like a truck ad.
When you're expecting trouble on the horizon, well, even the most brazen outlaw's gonna think twice, staring down tubes.
When you've got that long trip.
Whatever life throws at you, we've got you covered. Misk Freelancer, built for life.
Built to last.
So good. Totally missed showing most of it because I had the gameplay capture still on, but we've all seen it before, right?
I mean, run it back. It was short.
All right. It's not like we're getting into the game anytime soon, right?
True.
It's nice to know there's one series of ships you can rely on. Like if the job calls for a little more cargo room, you can rest easy with double the maximum rear payload. Maybe you need to go that extra mile. 4 dedicated fuel tanks will get you there, and then some. And
Just
when you're
imagine
expecting
the
trouble on
dev
the
that
horizon,
shot this commercial.
well, even the most brazen
They've got
outlaw's
like a
gonna think
playlist of all
twice
the
staring
Dodge
down
Ram
two
F-150 commercials. Wife comes in. Why are you
Whatever
just
life
watching
throws
truck
at you,
commercials?
we've
It's
got you
research for
covered.
work.
Disc Freelancer.
Yeah.
Built
It's like
for
I'm getting
life.
paid to do this.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Built for life.
Schlog, do you want to drop me a link to the Mirai Pulse advertisement? I was looking for it on the Star Citizen channel, but I am not seeing it there. Suppose I could just search it myself as well. Like it should be there.
I'm not
So-
seeing one that from actual Star Citizen.
Yeah, not from official sources, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's take a look at OnShape. Has anyone in chat had any experience with OnShape before?
Nope.
Okay. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like a right now it's kind of a lightweight version of SolidWorks. Like it doesn't have all the features, but it has most of the important ones. And when you first log in, you can set it up to be just like what SolidWorks would be, which I really appreciate because I use Fusion 360 for school, and it's a minor thing, but in order to pan your view in SolidWorks, it's just a hold middle click and then move the mouse around. In Fusion 360, it's shift and middle click. And so I've gotten used to it, but it's still like every time I'm switching, I have to think about it before I can actually just do what I want.
Yeah.
But the next thing that I was going to make for as far as like small props was a kitchen table set for inside the Connie. So let's find out how big a typical kitchen chair dimensions. I'm going to reset my screen again because that seems to fix the color. I think when I did the Vulkan bit, it really didn't like that as far as like maintaining all my monitors. So now I'm not even sure that was worth it.
Especially saying the weight.
Yeah,
You were in.
I was in. There we go. All right, cool. So honestly, this is what I'm doing a lot of the time when I'm trying to figure out these dimensions. I just do a quick Google search and see what someone else has said is like the normal height, and then I just do that.
It works.
Yeah. So counter height, we're not going for that. That would be for like a bar stool. We just want like a standard table height. A lot of the time it's in inches though, and I hate working in imperial units. Okay, 76 centimeters. The other cool thing about OnShape is because it's cloud-based and everything's on the internet, I just create a new document and anyone else can download and play with it from the audience. It's not live like it is with like the Google apps, but people can create their own versions and it'll show up on the right side, on the left side, like GitHub. So that's pretty cool.
Bye.
It's just us three now.
On Discord or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had Will's there for a minute, but he went to go get himself some water, right?
I thought he was getting water then joining. I just assumed his mic wasn't working and was trying to fix it.
Probably. So, what I like to do first is I give myself some construction geometry. And with Onshape, it's got some really nice hotkeys. So, L is for line, Q is for whether you want it to be a construction line or not. Construction just means that it's like this dashed line. And then it doesn't really create geometry from that. D is for dimension. So let's see, if it's 76 centimeters in real life, we're going to have that be 0.76 in our model. Then I want another line to represent our chair height. What was that? That was 18 inches. So 0.45. Smart thing to do if you know you're going to be referencing a particular value a lot is to just create a variable that represents that. So with this, we can create table height, set that to our 0.75. Just write this basic description. And we can create another one. Chair height.
I'll be big.
All right. And let's see, if we look at this one, we can see that chair width tends to be about 1/2 meter, which makes sense. We can create that too. When I'm doing this kind of stuff, I like to do camel type when I'm naming variables. It's what you do in programming a lot, so I just think it makes things look nice. And so we previously defined these as being 0.75 and 0.45 centimeters tall. We can change that if we pull this under the variables we just created so that they're within the scope of our sketch. We can edit this, and then if I get rid of that and then redo it, in Onshape it's hashtag or the pound symbol, but then you can just tell it that it's that variable. Got to be close. Au contraire, friend, we are 26 minutes out, according to this.
I am big.
Welcome back. And then, let's see.
Oh, replication layer prevents the server from 30Ks?
Yeah, so even if the server 30Ks, it's supposed to keep
It's
you
got
in
like
the
a
game.
failsafe.
Yeah, and boot up
Yeah.
another server. So I don't know if we're getting in tonight, honestly. All right, it's doing the flicker thing again. Is that affecting what you guys see? Like, do you guys see the color changing too?
It just looks like you have like your gamma turned down a little bit.
Okay. Vulkan is so worth it if you have a graphics card that can capitalize on it. Well, what are the major benefits of Vulkan? I mean, it's supposed. I know it's supposed to give a little bit of an FPS boost, but I don't know specifically like what it
Probably
actually
just
does
how it
differently.
renders.
Yeah, do things look any different? I mean, it should look. I don't know. The world of rendering is alien to me. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't know much about it either.
All right, I'm gonna. It was working before. Reset the monitor again. Yeah. All right. I think we're good. Okay, and if my characters in the scaled down version of the Connie are 0.5 millimeter or 0.5 centimeters wide, then the table width is going to be a function of that too. So if I want 4 people to be able to sit at the table, it's going to be at least 1 centimeter long. And to give people leg room, we probably want it to be at least 1.5 centimeters in depth.
What do you mean? You want them to feel uncomfortable so they eat fast?
Oh, true, true. No, we're not the
Efficiency.
Hurston family. We're not heathens.
You're right.
Okay, let's see. Table depth, 0.5 cm. I might need to make this bigger, but let's see how that works for now. The cool part about the variables, though, is that you can just go back and change them at any time, and then the sketch, all the sketches that rely on that variable will update too.
That's nice.
It's very nice.
A little bit of a headache there.
Uh-huh. So let's see. 1 centimeter plus 0.25 centimeters to give them some elbow room. Multiply that by 3. Let's say 1.775 centimeters. Let's see how that looks for now. So to do curves pretty easy, you can just go back to your origin point for the line, and then you can toggle between doing curves or straight lines. SolidWorks does the same thing. Fusion 360 does not. The way you do it in Fusion 360 is you click and drag, but I like the SolidWorks version a lot better. What's the hotkey for parallel? I don't. B. T for tangent. Fix these. I is coincident. Yes.
The one thing is just remembering all the hotkeys.
Yeah. Indeed. It does get a little tough.
Yeah, I messed around in Blender and I was like, I don't know anything about hotkeys.
All right, what would be a good table thickness? Something that my printer can print, but that's not going to be way big compared to the characters.
Are you planning on like fully 3D printing your Connie redesign?
That's the plan. I want to have
Okay.
a massive 60 centimeter model that just sits in the background of my streams.
Okay.
So we've got to get to that point.
What kind of Connie is it?
It's the Connie redesign that we've been doing on the channel. Have you seen those yet?
I have not.
Oh, you've got some homework to do, bro. Those are some pretty cool videos, if I do say so myself.
I'll check it
Really
out.
good videos to fall asleep to.
Ah,
Hey, at least the views are running.
Is it based off of like the Andromeda or like the Phoenix, or is it just like a fully stripped out Connie that you're designing yourself?
it's basically, if it's based off of any particular, it would be the Connie Andromeda at the moment because that's like the base Connie. But
Yeah.
essentially, the idea is the constellation doesn't really fit a lot of RSI's more recent ship language. So I'm trying my own version of, well, if they were to do a total rework, what would that look like?
I see. Oh shoot. One of my friends was saying the reason why it's taking so long to put us in a game is because a lot of people are taking a long time creating their characters, so it's not moving through the authentication pipeline. So there's
Oh
just a
no.
lot. A lot of it's just stuck at character customization, and once people are done customizing it, then it'll allow us to kind of move forward. I guess that's what's causing it. Probably, most likely, not sure.
I can
Dang
see
it. All
that.
right.
So
If that's the holdup, everybody just click randomize. Who cares? We can do it later.
right.
We'll take
That's
turns at some future date.
yeah, that's what I do. I always pick just random.
Now I kind of feel bad for taking as much time as I did. It's like,
You took like no time at all. It was like
well,
2
yeah, I mean,
minutes.
it was pretty quick, but I didn't know people were waiting on me. I would have done a stream of just that, like, in a week.
Are you kidding? I'm hearing that. I'm tempted to spend like 30 minutes making my character.
Well, that's because you're a monster.
Yeah, I am.
But we already knew that, right?
Yeah, it's not a shocker to anyone.
Okay, so I tried the 0.125 centimeters, looked too thick.
Oh,
So-
New Deal now has a second ship terminal. Ooh.
That looks much better. I like that. Okay,
Curves look a lot better on that one.
right? A little more sleek.
Mhm.
Now, I want this curve to be a lot more dramatic. So if we use our dimension tool again, we can define an angle. And I'm a big fan of 60. I think 60 is always a good looking angle.
Oh, that's cool.
And let's try now. Like that. Oh, and I almost caught myself doing a mistake there. You want to try and have as minimal dimensions as possible. As often as possible, you want to use something called constraints instead. So I could dimension this as 0.1 and have it be a 1 millimeter radius. But if that's going to be the same thing as this one, what I can do instead is use my equal constraint with E and then set these two radii to be equal to each other. And in effect, it does the same thing, but the difference is if I decide I don't like this later and I want to do 0.2 instead, now it'll change both of them without me having to do extra clicks. So it's a lot easier for the program to keep track of that.
Gotta save those clicks.
Uh-huh. And let's see. Where's that at right now? Just have that 0.12. And then we defined all these variables at the start. So the cool part is I can do Shift E for extrude. I can select this face and I can extrude it by the table depth that we created previously. So now we have our basic table. It's 1.5 centimeters deep. And the cool part is because it's based on the variable, if I decide I want table depth to be different, I want it to be 3 centimeters, for instance. Boom. Much bigger table. As often as possible, it's good to try and use variables to speed up your workflow. And the chairs that I have in mind are going to be essentially the same shape, just smaller. And this table is nice because it's very easy for my printer to print. It's just a line going back and forth.
It'd be kind of cool if the table and chairs was like one solid piece.
Like connected to each other?
Yeah. In my opinion.
Okay. Well, we can create a version that does that. That might be a good way to show off how the versioning works.
I just saw, the curve at the bottom is like, oh, the like curve back up into a chair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll do this design first, and then we'll see
Yeah.
what it looks like when we do something a little different.
That's an ergonomic chair right there.
Heck yeah, got that gamer vibe. Clearly, you know this guy's got that top KD.
Well, he's got gamer subs in the kitchen.
Oh, the sweet release. I am done with work, finally.
Let's go.
What
Done
do you
with
do
that
for
headache.
work now?
What was that?
Said, what do you do for work?
I just do like manual QA testing for a bank.
Ah, okay. You do what CIG doesn't do.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean? That's what we do.
Yeah. Seriously.
I thought it was funny. The last SCL was basically saying what we all know, that they don't get enough data from the PTU, and so that's why we have to have bad
Well, like,
experiences in
well,
live.
that's the thing though, is they don't have an environment that's close to live. Like, they don't have a UAT environment. They have their QA environment, and they test in that, and like, oh, it's passing here, but they don't have an environment that closely matches what I guess PTU or not PTU, the PU,
Yeah.
and that's why you run into so many bugs. And I understand like when they were saying like they don't have, you know, they're unable to get the same results
Mhm.
because of like they don't have enough people like on PTU testing or whatever. But at the same time, I'm like,
It's also a
can't
bit
they
of a
just can't
bit
they just take a
requirement.
day? I was like, can't they just take like a day or like 2 days where they have like a lot of people from like their teams just like kind of take a break from their work and just go in and start breaking stuff in their like PTO or something? Like, I
Nope,
don't know.
can't do that.
Yeah, right. It's just too much money, too much time.
Too much brain power.
I don't think the whole business practice of risk management matters at all to a lot of gaming companies. They just don't really think about that. But I don't know. It's a gaming company at the same time. Like, I have to test for a bank, so they're a little more strict. Can't be letting people's personal banking information or
Yeah.
any of that go crazy. But
Well, I
it's
mean, Sony
it's all
does it
right.
all the time.
Yeah, I guess so. Sony's pretty good at it.
Oh, Sony.
Talk about another gaming company, right?
Yeah.
That recently put their foot in the pie.
Dude, well they double down. They went
Yeah.
down with the double down. They they receded on Helldivers and then went over and just screwed up another game.
Oh, really?
Oh, what
I
other
heard about
game
the
did they screw
Helldivers
up?
part, but I didn't hear about other stuff.
I just heard about it today. I don't know what game it was.
I've heard rumors of them saying like, "Oh, don't worry, Ghost of Tsushima's not gonna have this problem
It
or
might have been that
whatever."
one.
But
I
then
think it was that one.
people were like, "Yeah, right." Like, probably because that's coming to Steam on the 25th of May or something like that. Or no, I don't. Is that maybe the 15th? It's coming to Steam pretty soon. But yeah, I remember people saying something about it where they said something like if you wanted to play online like with your friends you needed a PlayStation account, but then they were like, but that doesn't matter though cuz it's like a single player game or whatever. Like that was their
Yeah.
excuse.
Mm.
So that's probably what it is if it's not.
No, it wasn't Ghost of Tsushima. All I know is it started with an S, but it was like a Japanese-esque game or style to it. I just don't know how to spell it.
So I need this to be a 80-degree angle to be a slightly reclined but still comfortable chair angle. Numbers slowly going down.
Yep. People getting their characters made.
I mean, if we don't get in tonight, I'll give this another shot tomorrow. But So I guess that's to say I'm not too worried. It's not like the game's going anywhere, right? It's still going to be there.
Yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna be able to get some good time into Star Citizen. Playtime anyway.
Yeah, it's been a while since I played. I've just been waiting for this update to come out.
Okay, so another cool thing you can do with variables is right now I have it defined as chair width for this bottom part, but I think that's too big. So we can actually just do math in the variables. And now it's 75% of what that is. And I still think that that's too big. So let's change that to 65. That looks a little better. Yeah, that's where it should be, 0.5. 0.5 of what the chair width was. And the reason why is I want it to be so that the center of gravity is over this portion, but I don't want it to go too far back because then it's just taking up unnecessary space. Chair CPAN dimensions. And the color coordination that we're looking for is we want all of our stuff to be black. All these blue lines, we need to figure out how to get them to turn black. Black means that it's fully defined. And I think that basically what I'm missing is I don't have anything constraining it horizontally. So I just need something that will do that. Easy one would be to pick that. Or actually not that. Let's just make these two lines tangent. That way it's kind of like the chair is tucked in. Then we can extrude this by our hashtag. Oh, whoops. Gotta make sure I'm doing the... Whoa, what did I just do? I've never seen that before. Okay, so we're extruding this face, but we're not doing it by 2.5, we're doing it by a chair width. There we go. So pretty basic, modern style chair. Again, it's a single line, so it's going to be pretty easy for the printer to handle this. But like Sluty was saying, let's create a version of this where the bench is integrated into the table.
Yeah.
So what we can do is we can create this as a version. Let's call that table.
The database
chair.
server's getting hammered for first-time logins. Is everyone considered a first-time login right now then?
Well, that
Or
would
is that
match
like
what
the character customization thing,
I think it's a
right?
combination of the two. Like if you're creating a character, you are first time login.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but there's all that initialization that has to happen when you log in for the first time, where
Yeah.
it attributes your ships and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Yep.
they had issues with that in the past, and that's why you have to request your ship for the first time, so it's not just giving you all the ships at once.
Yeah, you had to.
But I think we're gonna need some more tricks like that if this is what it's gonna be like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was just.
originally I was just gonna log in to get my ship upgrade for my F7 Mark II,
Mm-hmm.
and then play tomorrow or something.
Yep.
If it's taking this long.
Yeah, I know. I'm debating if I want to do some Valor right now while I wait. Warm up to that FPS.
One thing it does inherit from SolidWorks is that the curves can be a little difficult to work with when you're trying to just create them from a line.
Mm.
And let's see, I want this to be, is that Shift L? I want this line and this line to be perpendicular. I want these two centers to be concentric. These 2 points to be vertical from each other. You need to be the same height as this line. That's pretty good. Okay. Sluty, have you ever seen the movie Repo Men?
I don't think so.
Okay, I watched that last night. Weird movie, really interesting concept, based on a book by the same title. Basically, it's a dystopian future where we've got artificial organs, and they're very expensive. So everybody
Mm.
takes out loans to get their organs, and then if you can't make the payments, the repo man
They
comes
take
to
your
retake your
organs.
organ. Yeah,
Okay.
it's wild. Okay, so okay, I'm realizing I made a little bit of a mistake here. What I would like to do is be able to easily recreate the same vent on the other side. For that to work, I want to be able to mirror this, but I need my plane to be in the middle. And the easiest way to do that, I could create a plane to accomplish that for me, but I can also just redefine this extrude that I did to make the table, and I can just make it symmetric so that it's centered on the primary plane that we have. So I'm going to do that. So we just check the symmetric box there, and there we go. Now it's centered back on that plane. The benefit of that is as few planes as you can have. That's another way to make your workflow neater and make it so that the program doesn't struggle as much to understand what you're trying to do. And realize I never to find a horizontal constraint for this line. So I'm just going to do that real quick so that it moves the chair in. There we go. Okay, so now I can do my Shift E, and we can extrude this portion by our chair depth, or I guess chair width. And then I want to hide this for now. So I can select part 2, just make it not visible. And then I use the mirror to first need to make sure I'm selecting the correct plane. Let's see. Entities to mirror. Oh, this is what I need to do. Feature mirror. All right. So we select that. If it doesn't work, the other method we can try is reapply features. That usually fixes it. So now we've got a bench on both sides that blends into the geometry of the table.
Okay.
And then if we add a fillet, to these edges, we can get it to feel a little more organic. So now it kind of looks more like it sweeps into the table. So now we can just save that as another version. See, what would be a good name for this? Table with integrated benches, I guess. That's the really cool part about the versions. And then I can go to the version tree and I can go back to any of these and just continue working from there. So then let's say that I want to add a little cutout to this backrest. So let's versions or view only. No, I want to change this. This is the first time I've actually done this. So
trial and error time, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, what mode is that? That adds like the angles on the curves or whatever that is.
Are you watching like an earlier part of the stream?
I mean, just the stream delay. Oh wait, never mind. I'm 90 minutes behind. I don't know how.
Yeah, so I think it was showing the
like the blue things
combs.
on the curve.
Yeah, that's a curve comb.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember how I got there. I think I hit C while I was doing something. All right, I need to catch up on chat too. Let's see. Polaris flyby will be cool. Definitely. Idris Tour, really excited for that. I'm with you there. The ships look so much smaller when you are flying. Yes, that is very true. You have to get really close in order for those to like look right. At one point, Schlag said to shun me. I don't know what that was for. Now I'm now I feel like I missed out on some quality content.
I think he was talking to Moat, not seeing the Connie redesigns.
Oh yes, Moat should be shunned for that. Plus 10 credit score to Schlag. My problem with one table and chair connected would be that their chairs wouldn't be adjustable, and you kind of need that. Yes and no, I feel like, because adjustable chairs are nice, but they also, I mean, our characters depend on the animations, right? So if they're not adjustable, then we don't have to worry about CIG implementing dynamic chair animations.
Do
so
gameplay.
anything to
chairs.
take away opportunities for them to implement a new feature.
Imagine if your character could like rock back and forth in like the captain's seat or something.
we go through tier 0 all the way
like,
up through.
Wasn't that like kind of advertised at one point for like ship customization, where you could take like different parts of ships and then add them together?
I mean, you're not wrong.
They were gonna add modularity with some ships. I know the Retaliator
that
was like
looks cool.
The big one.
Just like the little bench.
Oh, okay. Branch to create workspace. That's what we do. All right. Cool. So now we've got a version here that I should be able to play with. Okay. Cool. Okay, so new sketch on the back of the chair. And I'm going to do the center point rectangle. And the reason why I want to do that is because then I can create some easy constraints with the geometry that already exists and have it be centered. So now it's going to be centered on the back of the chair.
Okay.
And let's make this coincident with each other. Let's just give this a height of 0.15. Seems to be like a pretty good one. And then
coincidence together?
Coincident.
What does that mean?
It means that it takes the two objects and tries to make them the same in one dimension.
Oh,
so like
okay.
in this case, I made these two lines coincident with each other, which in SolidWorks you have a separate one for collinear, but the lines are now exactly the same, right? They're on the same line.
Plane.
Yeah. But like if I make this dot and this line here coincident, it will expand the rectangles that they are in line with each other.
Gotcha, okay.
Good question.
Yeah, it helps having someone stupid to keep asking you what's that mean.
I didn't say that, but you're
I
not
said
wrong.
it.
And then we can do Shift E again, and now we can just do remove, and we can do up to next, and that'll make it so that it takes whatever this thickness is and says, all right, well, that's the next surface, so I'm just going to go to that, and that's how deep it does the extrusion.
Okay.
And then we can add a fillet to this edge.
So Mo, you've got me like hooked on Electric Callboy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I swear every day. No, I just listen to him like all the time.
Oh, nice.
I don't know why, but it just scratches that itch for me right now.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. I was surprised when I ran into that.
Jacob's mom would like this band, I feel like.
Really?
Yeah, I sent you one of their songs.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. That was a couple months ago, though, right?
No, that was Sleep Token.
Oh, okay. I don't remember this one that you're talking about, because I remember Sleep Token.
Yeah, I just saw the Electric Callboy. I just sent you one on Discord.
Okay, I'll have to check that out later. Goes hand in hand with chair gameplay, where the first tier has magic beams involved. Okay, the image that came to my head is imagine a beam coming from your character's anus to then connect you to the seat pan. So it's
It's
like
like
the
a
Family
fiber
Guy
optic in your
Spider-Man.
ass.
Yeah. Oh man. Now I kind of want them to implement chair gameplay.
Instead of like the Matrix where they like plug in the back of the neck.
Now you jack in with your butt on the chair.
Yeah, you just got a little USB.
Oh no.
Like, hold on one sec, I gotta charge up. I'm about half full.
Penetration tier 0 gameplay. All right. Okay, so in the background here, we've got now a version of our chair that has a cutout, and it shows up here, so you can like do more changes to that. I guess it's pretty cool. I haven't played with versions before, but pretty powerful.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah. Handhold cutout. Yeah. So now you can grab this chair and move
Throw
it
it to
around.
someone.
Exactly.
Someone boards your ship and you don't have any weapons. You're like, all right, this chair.
Give him the chair! Give him the chair!
Oh, I forget what it was called. Drop like a quarter down their butt crack from the chair. What was?
Bro. Okay, wait, what?
Hmm?
I think you lost me there.
I have no idea what that is.
Me?
Yeah.
So like if someone was sitting down in the chair and their crack, they got a little bit of a plumber's crack going, just drop a quarter
Okay.
down like a vending machine. I forget like there was kids in junior high who used to do that in PE.
Oh my gosh. Okay, do you remember that episode of SpongeBob though, where SpongeBob has the seahorse and he's got it tied to the fence post outside, and these guys walk up. I think I found the coin slot.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. I forget a lot of stuff from that show until people
until
remind
they're
me.
like, yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, it's been so long.
Honestly though, you kind of nailed the voice of that guy too.
I have a lot of practice making fun of people. I work with patience, remember?
Gotta pass the time one way, some way.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. What's another version of this table we can come up with? We've got a pretty good looking chair, I feel like, and a pretty good base geometry for the table.
So my original idea, the part on the back end, the S curve part.
Okay.
I imagine the bottom of the curve of the table, that you have on the floor coming back up and being the chair.
So not exactly like the bench that I did then.
I liked how that came out though.
So, but instead of having it curve from this point, you would have it curve from
Like curving back up, and then kind of like flatten out a bit for the chair, and then if that makes sense.
Okay. I think I see what you're saying. Let's see what I can do with that. Let's see if I go to this one, and then another cool
Actually,
feature
you
we
can
can
steal
show.
the gym balls from the workout areas on Orison platforms and toss them at people. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, really? That is sick.
That's what
We're gonna
Schlag
go
was saying.
steal some gym balls next time we actually get to play this game. Okay, so now we've got.
I mean, you should be fairly close to getting in.
Nah, bruh.
Because I'm 2,500 now.
Oh shoot. Okay, the number wasn't updating. I'm at 740. We might actually get in at some point. Sweet. And then we
I
will
mean,
just never log off.
stay on the character customization. Oh,
It's my
this is
turn.
cool. I've got to send my face and upload it into Star Citizen.
Can you imagine? That would actually be so cool.
Yeah, I remember years ago there was a Tiger's Wood game that you could play, like the golf game, and like you would take like side shots and whatnot of your face, and you could upload it into the game, and it would like try to like make your the game.
Well, I think they still have that in some of the more modern, like Madden.
Mm.
I think you can do that there too. I don't know because I don't play sports in real life or in digital life.
Yeah, I don't either. Which I only did it because my dad would play golf, and so he like that was his gaming, was getting like the Tiger Woods games and stuff and playing those. And I just remember he did it, and then I was like, oh, I want to do it too. And you're not supposed to smile when like you're taking the picture, and I just couldn't help but smile. And my dad got so mad at me because I kept smiling every time he went to take the picture. It was just like, I can't help it. You're taking a picture. I've been like ingrained in my brain to smile.
That reminds me of American Dad. Do you guys want to come hang out in our old dark basement? I don't know why, because your dad is actually really cool and not creepy like that.
See, I feel like if my dad understood technology a bit more, he'd be a lot like a donut operator.
I could see that. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. If he actually understood technology.
Oh, I made it in, boys.
Hey.
Hey.
I've got 2,000 people to go.
All right. Let's kill them all.
Don't worry, I didn't spend any time in the character customizer. I'm already going to Origin.
I randomized.
Yeah, no, it randomized already, and I just picked whatever it gave me. I was like, all right, we're doing that. Sounds good. I just want to grab my F7A.
Your upgrade.
And I want my upgrade.
Okay, so Slooty, is this kind of what you were thinking?
Other way. So like the edge of the S, the bottom edge of the S, coming back up. So like more to the left.
Okay.
And then...
okay.
yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. I think I get what you're saying now. I'm gonna finish this one out.
Yeah.
Because I think this is a pretty cool design too. And the cool thing about OnShape is we can just give ourselves tons of options. Give this another fillet there. There.
Apparently, there's a solar flare storm going on tonight.
Oh, really?
At least that's what my clan in RuneScape is saying. And I said
RuneScape,
apparently
man,
half.
those were the days.
Oh, dude, me and Mo are still play, and
Yeah.
Zach.
Fish or different Zach?
Seven Brothers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can
Trying to
you
not.
can tell we're from Utah, right?
Yeah, trying to not DOS. Yeah, apparently it's visible in half of the U.S. Don't know if we're in that half or not.
All right. So there's another version with more swoopy benches. I feel like this would be a little better for like an origin ship, this one.
Yeah, I could see that.
But I like it. I think it's cool. Now
We're just gonna have a bunch of tables and chairs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm really liking this feature of Onshape. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, being able to like make the trees or whatever it is.
Yeah. Yeah, all these different branches.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to come up with like a better naming scheme because eventually I'm just gonna have like more different integrated bench as the next name.
And you could have just named that one Origin Base or something. That had
True.
a bit more of an origin feel to it.
True, but I'm not going back to do that.
It's too late now. It's already done.
It's there.
Saving the clicks.
Yep. Okay, so let's go back before that sketch. So this is the other really cool thing about parametric design is this is my timeline, and so I can drag this bar between any of these. Oh, that's a pretty cool version too. I feel like maybe I need to save this.
Whoa. Now that's like an origin.
That's
with
pretty fancy.
Yeah, the little splits.
Well, you know what we're gonna do now?
We're gonna mess around.
We're just gonna create another version. Just save it off. Who cares? Because we can. But what I was trying to show is that you could just go back and go back in time and then just do that.
The bench, you know, like the girls like hair clip things. The
We're
bench
in.
kind of looked like
We're
that.
in, boys.
Hey.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna close this down for now.
Make sure to save.
Well, see, that's the thing. It's the
It
cloud.
auto saves. Oh, it's a cloud. Oh, that's so nice.
So I can't screw it up this time. I can't accidentally delete the entire file tree.
Yeah. The whole Connie's not just gonna disappear.
No, not this time. We're safe. Schlag says never say never. Yeah, I mean, I guess they could have their servers get corrupted or go down entirely.
Yeah.
Now you've got me paranoid. Why'd you have to say that?
I mean, is it strictly cloud-based, or could you do, like, save it to your, like, a hard drive or something as well?
So, Onshape, the editing environment is strictly cloud-based. There's nothing that runs on my computer except for the rendering.
Okay.
So that comes with pros and cons because it is more difficult to save things. Like you can make a copy of it and save that to your computer, but it's not as convenient. But like Fusion 360 has a lot of cloud features, but it's not as because it's not cloud based from the start. You still need to have a pretty powerful computer to run Fusion 360.
Well, okay.
It's like they've got nice file saving and sharing like that.
I think all of us are save scummers.
Okay, contract complete, overdrive initiative. Oh, okay. So that's all you do.
Yeah, you just grab it and then check your hanger.
That's sweet. All right, I love this new interaction. Just hit F to go through the door.
Like, even just, like, the prompt popping up is so much nicer than before.
Yes! Yes! Woo. Call elevator. Thank you. And, like, it really does look good, too. I know a lot of people really complain about all the holograms. I'm definitely one of those people that I like it.
Ask that guy how long he spent customizing his character. We gotta find out if he's the issue.
Hey, how long did you spend customizing your character?
Are you asking me?
No, somewhere.
No, this guy in the game.
Oh. I was like, I just grabbed whatever.
Yeah, I know you hit rando. You were a homie.
Okay.
Yeah, I never customized my guy in Star Citizen because they.
How many? What's your
like
frames
a lot.
looking like right now?
Let's see. I'm getting 70 frames in New Babbage.
New Babbage with Vulcan. Okay,
Oof, that's pretty good.
maybe Vulcan was worth the wait.
Well, I don't know that I'd say that.
That's what I said, maybe.
I'm pretty salty about how long I just had to wait. I mean, we
After
did
being
some cool
game.
things in CAD, so it's not terrible. Okay, but look at the minimap, though.
Minimap is so nice. Oh, it's even got like.
It's got a label. It's telling me that I'm
Yeah.
in the Aspire Grand, the Nest Apartments, and
Dude,
it
New
also
Babbage was so
automatically
confusing.
moves. Like, you see how it's flipping when
Yeah.
I'm changing my angle?
Mhm.
So you can always read it. This is nice.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Okay.
Oh, this is so cool.
Dude, straight up, I've just been waiting for this new map. The new star map. I hated the old one. It was so hard to navigate.
It really was. It was not good.
It was not new player friendly, or even like experienced player friendly. Just sometimes the whole like world just disappears. Can't find the right point or something.
Okay, so
Wait, what are like the different zones? What is that like up top? Top middle?
Oh, okay. It looks like it's different zones
okay,
of
yeah.
the local area.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't recognize all of these.
Well, I know like zone 2 was like the elevator bay or something.
Oh
And-
shoot!
Okay, so it's right click and drag to pan. Left does rotation. Middle
Okay.
click doesn't do anything. Let's see. I know how to
Did
get
you like
there.
set like a waypoint or something?
Yeah, that's what I want to show. So, I've got this selected. And Schlag said you do R to set routes. Okay, I'm missing something. Okay, no, I think that did work.
Oh, there's also a search part. It will route where you have your mouse.
Your pointer. Okay, so let's try that again. So, I want to go to the commons. And I want to do a route to that spot. It will route when you press R. Okay, I'm confused.
I think the commons is just right behind you. Because I
Oh.
see like an orange line now.
Yeah, but that's just taking me back to the apartments. I'm supposed to take the tram once.
Well, there's the transit right there. Is the trying to take you there? I don't know.
Okay. Let's see if that's what it is.
Oh yeah, so it's on your mini map.
Oh yeah, it totally is. Okay. Well, that's wanting me to go back upstairs. That's not where I'm gonna go.
Hmm.
It's possible that it's a little broken, but like I know I'm supposed to go
Yeah.
through this train.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. Capsule now approaching station.
Either way, even just having labels and stuff as you go is a big boon.
Well, just the mini-map in general.
Yeah.
Actually, like, understanding where you are. Because I can't tell you how many times I've gotten lost in New Babbage.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I had to get used to just reading all the signs and finding out where the heck I'm going. It's pretty brutal.
50 input Q.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I stopped paying attention to the ETA because that was just like
ETA 's
so
not
inaccurate. It wasn't
Still
very
says I'm 2 hours in
Yeah.
with 50 people.
It's about as accurate as the Tarkov queue timer is, which
Oh yeah.
is to say it's not.
Well, can I pay for priority queuing?
Yeah, if you want to pay $250.
They got rid of that.
Well, that
After
is
it's
so
a little too late.
obviously bad.
Yeah.
The beacon thing that blew my mind too.
Beacon horrible.
The
Scavs
capsule
not
will be-
reacting to you from like 60 meters away or something. Stupid.
But also the oh shoot, this is not where I wanted it. Ah shoot, I think I wasn't supposed to get off yet. Do these work?
Welcome to the 2951
Offline for
Intergalactic
maintenance.
Aerospace Expo, where we're celebrating those who dare to
I wasn't supposed to get off yet. See, even veteran players get lost, right?
It's New Babbage, like it's yeah.
It's a beautiful place, but it's it's not easy.
Thank you for
Oh, what's
visiting
the
New Babbish's Tobin Expo
the
Center.
helmet key binding
Stands for
now?
Eminent destination for live
Schlag?
events and exhibitions.
Yeah, is there a default one, or
Yeah.
do I need to set one?
It's gonna be so nice now. Oh, and like the new like armor swapping UI and stuff. Oh, I'm so excited.
There's so much to play with.
I'm so excited. Oh, I'm in. Yes.
Woo!
Rumba.
Left Alt H.
Okay.
All right. I think I just lost my helmet, but that's cool.
If you even
The
had one.
capsule will be leaving the station.
Yeah, if I
momentarily.
even had one. Oh, it magically places it on the belt? Oh, so it doesn't show up. That's what you mean by magic, huh? So if I just do left Alt H again, then I've got it.
Rumba.
Okay, yeah, we've got it back. Okay, cool. Right, this is where I'm supposed to get off.
Ooh, do they have my butt crack hair? Do I rock that?
The faux hawk.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I just realized what that was. The butt crack hair. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, do you remember when I was rocking the faux hawk?
Yeah, dude. I think everyone was. I mean,
Yeah, a lot of people
a lot-
rocked the faux
a lot
hawk
of
back
people
then
rocked.
too. I guess that's as close as I'll get.
Oh gosh.
Oh, dude, mutton chops. Ooh, I'm tempted.
I saw those too, and it's like easy Elvis Presley.
Yeah. Sport. Oh, dude, they've got like an Amish beard too. Oh my. Okay, this is awesome.
You can do that BYU chin strap.
Oh, dude, I used to have that.
You did? Gross. Those are nasty.
Well, that was all I could grow for a bit until like everything like filled out.
The neck beard.
Well, no, it was like a chin strap.
Okay. Okay, so they don't have the new localized inventory yet, right? So that's why it can still magically pull stuff out and put
Out
it
of
on.
nowhere. Yeah.
Okay, what armors carried over? I can't remember what armors I paid for versus not. Okay, I do have one Artemex set. And we need more medium-sized backpacks. There's not a lot of medium backpacks that I'm a fan of.
I'm taking my time making my character, and I don't feel bad at all.
You're a monster.
Yes, sir.
Alright, well, let's put the Artemex set on so that I immediately lose it in my first play session.
No gear fear.
No, yeah. Just going in.
Let's see, where's the pink?
No ammo transferred. That's not surprising. That's how it always is.
Yeah, I think consumables were the only thing that didn't carry over. Well, actually, I think consumables and maybe a UEC. Not sure.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people were saying to like buy ships or something that so you don't lose it. Because that carried over.
Okay, and then I don't know why
I am-
I've got so many executives.
I'm 7,000 in queue now because I logged out.
Oh, you made the mistake!
I might just play this tomorrow. But I logged out so that I can get a few
To
things
the-
to reload and get my ship.
Yeah, Moat's never getting in.
No.
It's fine. Mission accomplished. I did what I needed to do.
You got your upgrade.
I got to see the rental for a little bit, and it's got a lot of guns on it. Not as much as the F8C, but it's got a lot of guns on it.
I just realized I'm making a mistake. It's 3.23. We have new iron sights, and I just immediately put on the holographic. We need to see what the new irons look like.
Do I also want to start at New Babbage?
Of course you do.
New
Aw.
cabbage, new garbage, whatever you want to call
same
it.
thing.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's what me and my buddies call it. New garbage, new cabbage, or
New cabbage.
and then Port Tressler, we call it Port Tricycle or Port Testicle, whichever. But I mean, the queue is actually like
Is it moving now?
it's moving pretty fast, like way faster than it was before. Like before, it was stuck like for a long time. but-
Well, I just made my character for you.
I would
No,
tend to think
no.
that they are probably working on ways to get it to speed up.
oh yeah,
as
they're
we
probably
talk.
they're
Yeah.
actively finding some sort of fix to it. For sure.
It's either that or they might be like optimizing shaders and stuff while people are in queue to do some stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand servers all that well. Oh, and like the food and water and stuff looks so nice.
I'm
Those are
so
like
used to
F2.
doing the hold and then click. I just did it again, and I realized, oh wait, I don't need to do that. It's actually going to take some time to detrain my brain from bad habits. I really wish they'd stop calling magazines and stuff, though, attachments.
Yeah.
Oh, they do that,
Yeah.
or it's labeled under that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
I mean, weapon sights, silencers, sure, but
Magazine's part of
magazine
it.
is not an attachment.
Yeah, if anything, it's either part of the gun or should have a separate tab where it's like ammunition or something.
Yeah. Okay, am I blind? Am I just totally missing the custodian magazines?
Usually,
Yep,
I would just
I am blind.
I would just search it. I'm pretty lazy like that.
Yeah, because I totally remembered that that's a thing.
Oh, like just searching? Yeah.
That would be smarter.
I used to just have a hard time finding a lot of stuff,
Oh, that is so nice.
attachments and whatnot.
Tap F to open up the doors.
Right?
It feels so nice.
So nice. I don't have to try and click it or anything.
I mean, I like how they still give you the option to do that
Yeah.
too. Like they didn't completely take that out of the game, which is nice.
What category does MedPens come under?
I guess it depends on where you're buying from. Or are you? Oh, you're looking in your
In my
local
inventory. Isn't
It
that...
might be. It's either. I feel like it's either other or
What?
utility. Okay, utility has your med guns. So I would think it's going to be in utility.
Okay, yeah, okay. If you filter by medical.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Check that out.
All right, so that should be all I need to get started with an FPS mission.
Are you in the commons?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
I don't
gonna
even
pull
know
up-
if I'm on your world.
You gonna pull out your 600i executive? Let's see it.
Well, I mean, I've got my Carrick. That's the biggest high roller ship I have at the moment until the Galaxy comes out.
The Carrick is amazing. I love that ship.
It is a really good ship.
No, not that. Ignore that.
The Carrot.
I always forget that just calls you. It's like, yeah, that looks like the join button.
Yep, incoming call. What a boob.
I'll have to.
I don't
add
know
you
what
guys
anything
once
of.
I
I'm
get
just
into
a
the
baby.
menu.
Huh?
I was just saying I'll have to add you guys when I get to the menu again.
Yeah.
Did you give what kind of name did you give your Carrick?
Because I don't own one, it doesn't let you give it like the custom name.
Oh, okay.
But once the Galaxy comes out, it's going to be the ASD,
Nice.
or Angry Space Dorito.
Angry Space Dorito.
Right? And then the Zeus is going to be the MSD for Micro Space Dorito.
Micro. Nice.
Or mini, you know. Okay, what is making that? Oh, you know, someone's still calling me.
I am not.
So I still have that ringtone going.
Oh yeah, it says incoming call.
How can I... Okay.
I'm not
reject
calling
that.
you anymore. I canceled that.
Goodbye, Slooty. I'm not answering your call.
Man, I know I'm not gonna trust you with those. You only get one
Capsule
phone
now
call. If they
approaching
call,
station.
you get $1
Stand
million.
clear of disembarking passengers.
Or if they pick up, whatever.
Yeah. Well, you need them to... Yeah, you need them to pick up, right?
Yeah.
I can tell you who that would be for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my mom.
Yeah, I 100% it was my mom too.
Giving mom a call? Nah, she's not picking up on the first try. No way.
No, my mom, she'd pick up, but then just, hey, I'll call you right back. And okay, R's to set route, T's to place pin, Z cross-section view. Oh, okay, so you can hide, like, upper floors and stuff.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of the, and I've heard other people make this comparison too, the Jedi Fallen Order minimap.
I haven't played that.
Oh gosh, such a good game. And the sequel is really good too. Let's see, it's Jedi Survivor. Is it Jedi Survivor the first one, or is it? I think Survivor's the sequel. Fallen Order's the first one.
Hmm.
I just have one major complaint about the
capsule
plot
will be-
for the sequel. There's one character who has the dumbest motivation for doing what he does. And when you end up fighting him, it's like, well, why are you the way that you are? I think at this point, it's safe to speak freely without having to, like, give spoiler warnings, but if you haven't played that game and you plan on playing it, maybe tune out for a second. But Bodhi, he's like the worst. He starts off as your friend, and then he betrays you halfway through the plot, and he wants to take over this planet and be alone with just him and his daughter away from the Empire. But you think about that, like, she's gonna grow up, right? No friends,
And be
just
completely
daddy
alone
to
once
keep her company.
the dad dies.
Yeah. And like, seriously, dude, that's as far as you thought?
Mm.
Like, that is the worst idea ever.
Plots were different back then, though, man.
Jeez.
Tide of travel.
In a galaxy a long time ago, right?
Located
Who
down
needs
Welcome
logic and
to the
reasoning? And...
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Right. So we got our F7A. Don't mind if I do.
Remember, your belongings.
Are you thinking of snagging the new Saber Raven variant?
I need to
Your
see
vehicle
that.
has been delivered to the following
I
location.
saw some hints about it. I saw that Board Gamer put out a video kind of talking about the leaks, but I didn't feel like dedicating that much time to
Dining and entertainment.
catch the sentence that I
Be sure to
needed.
visit New Babbage's renowned promenade.
But I haven't seen like any images. Is there any?
Oh yeah, there's
Concrete.
there's not a full image of the ship. It's like a top-down image of the ship, and some people that have a Saber Raven did a side-by-side comparison, and it is like 100% identical. I mean, the only difference is the coloring of the ship, but and then also the Saber Raven has the like through the wings, it kind of has like holes in the wings, but the new one doesn't have that. It's just like a solid wing, solid piece.
Okay.
I don't know. There's a lot of speculation that it's gonna, because the Raven's more of like a, stealth, EMP kind of ship.
Yeah, E-warfare and all that.
So I wonder if the other one's just gonna be more of a just firepower, more like dogfighting rather than collecting intel.
Guys, I just hit one button to get into my ship. No pressing holding F and then clicking enter pilot seat. I just hit F and now I'm in the pilot seat.
I'll be right back.
That is such a huge quality of life change. Alright, so I'm going to... what if the variant is stealth but with quantum... No, you did not just say dampeners in my chat, Schlog. You know better. It's a quantum damper. Don't make me go off on that tangent again.
Do I have to go in the main menu to join you?
Possibly, yes. But it's CIG's word. Yell at them. I will yell at all who use dampener when they know that damper is the golden path. Okay, so let's assume that some of my keybinds work.
Your server's full.
Anthem Aerospace. All systems online.
I'm not risking it. I'm not touching any menus. But I will accept your party invitation.
Okay.
Okay, so some of my keybinds are just fine. That's good. I'm not going to have to reset all of these.
Oh, if the ship sounds are better, I wonder if that what was it? The alien ship that was super loud is fixed.
Takeoff complete.
It was a little better the last time I used it, but it wasn't like a super big change.
Raised.
Well, I mean, like it was a lot less annoying.
Not as prominent.
Yeah, but it still doesn't have like the good alien sound. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, chat. What's the button for swapping your joystick controls? Let's see if I can find it before anyone else does.
Although there's not like the walk speed indicator. So I feel like if you were a new player you wouldn't know to mouse wheel to walk faster. Oh yeah, and server FPS. I forgot about that. That was a crucial thing. I'm getting 17 server FPS.
I'm at 13 now.
Well, your server's full. I think people in my chat are saying I just got a new one.
So we need to set up keybinds. I'm out of the hangar, so I'm not holding that up for anybody. So now I can set things and not feel so guilty about it. All my axes are working now. That's good. It's an improvement. Except I need to invert it again. Jeez. That's under controls, version settings. Test 2 is going to be what I need. Yeah, it sounds really good. I'm loving the new sounds.
Apparently there's helmets that can give you dynamic crosshairs now?
Yeah, the combat ones. I'm hoping that the Artemex's one, it would make sense to me that it is. Alright, there we go. Let's get our SCM mode set. Jesus, this is gonna take forever. Where's that gonna be? Is it gonna be? Okay, cycle master mode. Short press. I want that.
I mean, I'm getting 30 FPS and new Babbage with my graphics card.
Not bad. What are you running for reference?
NVIDIA 1660 Ti Super. I think I got 6 gigs on it.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. For that card, that's pretty
It's
awesome.
not bad for the card, yeah, no.
Alright, now we've released the ship a bit. Now I can fly at that higher speed. Okay, so is the quantum drive still always on when you're in nav mode? Let's get a combat mission going. Middle mouse to remove the markers and just fly fast.
Does that ship have turrets at all?
It does not.
Lame.
Just lots of guns.
It can't be your turret bunny.
No. You can always be my barrack bunny, though.
Ooh.
So we got call to arms. I do want to do the Copian at some point, but not today. I want to save that for some other time. Guess let's do the security contractor evaluation. This is just going to take me to a pretty generic bunker, I'm pretty sure. But for the time being, that's exactly what I want.
Do you want to set your spawn to a port and go back to menu and try and join each other?
Yeah, yeah.
Because going to main
I can
menu
do
was
that.
fine.
Yeah, let me not land at New Babbage though. I'm going to.
Yeah, that's why I was like, go to a spaceport. It's so much easier to navigate.
Okay, so that route worked.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is
That was
now
nice. Well, I just beamed myself to Port Tressler, but like I didn't like lose visual at any point. You know, so I just like went there. I'm already seeing how Master Modes is going to dramatically affect how I approach stuff. Like I dropped out of quantum mode, you know, as you do once you jump out. But then I'm still 20 kilometers away, so it's like, nope, gotta stay in nav mode if I want to get there today.
assigned landing bay.
Which one did it give me? It's not that marker. Oh, okay. There's a lot of new UI stuff.
Ooh. The C1's like rolling ability
Landing
feels
gear
slower.
raised.
Yeah.
Yeah, feels more clunk, you know, a lot more heavier
Well, it
than it
should.
used to. Yeah.
Okay, and then if you have your gear down, it severely limits the speed, which is actually a good thing.
Landing gear deployed.
Like, I'm topping out at 30, so it's going to be pretty much impossible for me to blow up inside a hangar at that speed. I'll still find a way, though.
Oh, okay, so you press and hold to go quantum.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
All right. Okay, I just touched down at Tressler. So
Yeah, I'm heading to
I'll
Tressler right
slow my
now.
ship. Oh my gosh, I just did it again. I held F and clicked. I need to unlearn these bad habits. Things are easy now. You can just hit F.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Store that.
Welcome. Please visit us again. Goodbye, Vehicle Retrieval System.
Oh my, it gave me my hangar marker first try. Let's go!
Small miracles, right?
The little things.
It's the little things, the little things. You know what? Since I can just hotkey my helmet, it didn't work that time. No! It didn't work! Slug! It's not taking the helmet off. Okay. But I'm gonna stock up on some.
Hi.
Ooh.
Welcome
Is
to
my
the
brake
store.
not X anymore?
If you're
The
still using
terminal
mouse
over
and
there
keyboard,
has
you
a few
pretty
more
much have to
items than
assume
what's
that
on
all of your
display.
keybinds have changed.
Yeah. Like, some are still the same, but yeah, definitely gonna need a...
Good purchase.
Okay, what if I want to buy multiple of an item? Geez, I guess you just have to go to a terminal, huh? That's kind of lame. Let me throw the can. I don't think you could do that in the previous patch. They're probably gonna get rid of that pretty soon.
What?
I was just able to throw my can across the station.
Ah.
Like, they're not going to let us keep doing that. Use it while you can. Annoy other players. Yes, true. Let's see. That's an NPC.
It's a long ladder.
On the...
Yeah, on the F7.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. Maybe you're down to 4,000 now?
I'm at 349.
Okay.
It's moving.
Yeah, that's pretty quick.
Yeah, I just went to go have dinner.
890J is now 70 million credits.
Heck yeah, sounds about right.
I mean, they need to be expensive, right?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Ever since salvaging with a reclaimer, like, you can't really.
Well, that you do bounty hunting and get like the weevil eggs and make
Oh yeah,
mills like it was nothing.
yeah. They made money making lucrative.
But again, the problem is I still have all the ships I bought in the last patch.
Yeah.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
I mean,
system.
I still have the Eclipse, the Gladius. They also want people to actually work towards a ship eventually.
Yeah, that's why I'll never buy an 890. Like that's gonna be something I work towards in game.
This is probably their way to prep people for it. Yeah, I don't know. I still wish that they just tore the Band-Aid off. I want to do the grind again.
Please visit us again.
Oh boy. Okay, so are you guys in the same server?
Not yet.
I was waiting for Slooty to touch down at Tressler, and then we were going to try and queue up in the main menu.
I'm at Tressler. I'm just trying to set my respawn here. But I'm so lost at where, what door?
So I'm friends with
Oh, there it
Slooty. What's your in-game name?
McCool.
McCool, yeah. Capital M,
Hey.
and the second C is capital too.
How are you?
Cool.
Oh,
Let's see.
that's new. You don't even need like your,
Of course. Please check with the terminals.
you don't need to like reserve a room to
Oh.
set your regen area. It's just a kiosk now.
Oh, they've had these before.
Is that also your like tag as well? There's another person named McCool, and their tag is McCoolio.
Let me check. I might be McCoolio. Flog, where do I check that?
Just a friendly reminder that no matter your health status,
For me, it just says McCool.
already taking important steps.
All right, I'll send it. I'll send it to McCool, and if you don't get anything, then I'll just send it to the other one. Cool.
Atomic Moat.
Nice.
Okay, so exit to menu.
If anyone sees a patient wearing blue pants,
Not exit game.
Yep, main menu. Not
All
quit
right.
game.
So I should just be able to.
Oh, Slooty, do you want to go ahead and make me party leader? I like being player one.
Fine by me, less responsibility for me.
Okay, so we're all on the main menu. I should be able to just throw us in now.
Yep, loading.
The vision was for a ship purchase to kind of mean something, like a big deal going up from, say, a Cutlass to a Corsair and so on. Yes.
No, I'm with it. Make it more expensive. It was way too easy to make money.
Oh
Yeah, I'm all for that. They also need to give us the ability to do ship sharing, though. You know, 'cause
Yeah,
they
in
want it
order-
to be like you buy it as a group, but
Yeah.
no one else can use the Carrack but me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd only use the Pisces on the Carrack, so.
And they did talk about that in one of the more recent SCLs. I think it was the one talking about personal hangers working out a better permission system.
It would make like your, forget what it's called on this one, your org a bit more like, yeah.
Like
you
right
could give
now,
certain people into orgs permissions.
Yeah. Right now it's such that if you're in the same party, you can have basically unfettered access to everything that other party members have. But they need to work out a better granular permission system. It's like I can grant Slooty access to some of my ships, but I know that he's going to crash all the big ones, so don't give him those.
Just give me the Pisces. That's all I want. That's all I need. I'm happy in my little ship.
You look through your ship list and it's just like hundreds of Pisces. That
Yeah. Not
I
even
mean,
the
I'll
not the
buy, what, like,
expedition or the
4?
C8R, just the regular Pisces.
No, the C8R. That's my baby.
The Red Ranger.
Yeah, the Rescue Ranger.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Got so much shenanigans. I did so much looting and pirating on that. With my 2 size 1s.
Alright, I will meet you guys wherever you guys are.
We're at Tresta.
Yeah. You are 57.4 gigameters away.
Giggity.
Yep. I am at Orison.
Gigameters.
Is that what Chads use to measure?
Of course. I know I'm American and, you know, freedom units and all that, but I love the metric system.
Enjoy your stay.
Glad to have been of service.
Especially when I'm doing my engineering
It's
homework.
it's simplified.
Yes,
Makes
it
more
so much
sense. Yeah, it makes way more sense to me.
And you know what? I would be fine if we did all the changes except miles. Like, fine, we can keep all the signs in miles, but just switch everything else.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's so weird because it's like it's so just specific with like how big certain units are. Like you have an inch, okay, and then you have a foot. But like with like the other system, it's just I feel like it makes a lot more sense because it's pretty much all in the name, like kilometers, meters. Like here it is.
Well, if I say slugs, what does that mean to you? What do you think that is?
A creature?
Yeah. Okay, it is a unit of measurement. What do you think it corresponds to?
Slug?
Yeah.
Dude, there's like 10 people waiting for this shuttle.
I have no idea.
We're all jumping on it at the same time.
Slugs is actually the mass unit in Imperial units. It's like instead of kilogram, it's slugs. And to get slugs, you take pounds and divide it by 32.2. Because 32.2 is the English coefficient of English gravitational constant. Whereas
so on my
metric is
32nd
9.81,
birthday,
so you can basically just say 10 most of the time. Sorry,
so
what'd
pretty
you say,
much,
Mo?
so pretty much on my 32nd birthday is when I'm gravitational something.
You're one slug.
I will become one slug on my 32nd birthday.
Yep, that's exactly what that means. Especially if you're still living with mom and dad by the time you're 32, definitely a slug.
Just a little baby slugling.
Okay, well,
And
I think we could probably squeeze a mission in by the time Moat gets here.
yeah, you could probably do a bunker or like a quick bounty.
So let's get something queued up. It said that okay, I don't still have those accepted. It tricked me. I thought that maybe it carried my missions over, which would have been really cool. And we need this one. Okay, so I'm going to share this one to you guys.
Alright.
We might as well all get the evaluation taken care of, right?
Call has been delivered.
Make sure you have call to arms.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I was trying to find out where that's under.
It's still under mercenary.
Welcome to the
Oh wow, I love
vehicle
these new
retrieval system.
like pins. Like I can actually look up and see like the mission pin is a different color than you guys. I'm not getting like mixed up.
I'm not
They're not-
seeing call to arms under missionary or mercenary.
What game are you playing?
I
I don't think we're supposed to be watching those videos in this game.
It's vanilla. It's fine.
Vehicle,
Let me
your
make
vehicle has
sure-
been delivered to the following location.
Okay,
Right,
Hangar 8. I just called up a Taurus.
Alright.
By the way, the new critters hang around in the tall grass around bunkers. So we might actually run into them? Is that what
Oh,
you're
there's
saying?
the little creatures.
Yeah, we have dog cats now. And
Can we tame them?
birds. Jared says that we can't, but I think that's just the
That's
words of
lame.
an unbeliever.
He did say you can move them or you can relocate
He's not
them.
a true believer.
Yeah. He hasn't paid the $250.
Yeah, $250 to tame a pet. Open. Open says me. You know that's where it came from, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking that. I was gonna say like, did you know? But then I figured if he's saying it, he probably
Open sesame. Ooh, these lights.
Yeah, the powered off lights of the
Yeah.
comedy series.
I just love purple.
Well, it's a good way to instantly set the mood, right? Into your
Mhm.
purple lights.
Purple's just such a nice, like, appealing color.
Did you know that it's not real though?
Purple?
Yeah, it's not a real color.
Did you know that the all different Connie variants don't have a toilet?
They what?
All the different Connies don't have a toilet.
I can't hear. It's so loud. I need to mess with
Oh, you
settings more. The door's opening and it's just wah.
The Constellation, like Andromeda, Phoenix, and Taurus, don't have a toilet. They have a shower, but no toilet. So you nowhere to go poo poo.
Well, they have the shoilet, don't they?
I don't think I've ever seen that. Like I remember looking around for it, and I just didn't. They don't have a legitimate toilet. You could probably waffle stomp it in the shower if you want, but
What do you mean? I can shit, shower, and shave in 5 minutes.
Schlag says undock the Merlin and there's a spot.
oh yeah, that's exactly what the Merlin is for. But make sure you don't make sure you don't open the Merlin cockpit or go
No,
near it when you're
you
quantum
just-
jumping, because then you'll just be ejected like instantly.
Just fill up the Merlin and dump it.
Shoot. I did not pay
Why?
attention to something.
Oh, do I need to turn it on?
That's not good.
that'd
Okay,
be
I need to
it,
go
why?
back.
Alright, new quantum animations. Or not, that looks the same.
Visuals look a little like first person looks a little different. Slightly. Just a little more vibrant.
All right, Wills. I suppose mere mortals need their sleep. The true believers just leave it running.
Oh my gosh.
True believers sleep to it.
just gaslight the audience into watching longer than is healthy.
Yeah, we're just pulling a page out of BSG's handbook.
Yeah, or DSP. Dark Side Phil.
Yeah.
Give you the money,
can you
give
share
me the
that
money.
quest again?
Yeah. Yes, I can do that.
A real believer would donate $5,000.
$250.
I need to go and oh my gosh. So if I can add another tier, I'm gonna make a $250 tier and call it the unheard. Like, we already have a $100 tier that there's no way that I can ever make that valuable to someone. But just to have more meme tiers, I think that'd be pretty funny.
I mean, like, do you have one with of a tier that offers like all your like STL files and stuff?
That's a good idea. Most of my STLs are free except for the ones for airsoft guns, but that's a potential option. That could actually make it worth it. I could also give access to well, anything I make on Onshape is already free access to the CAD files. So that wouldn't really be a benefit, but I could upload my SolidWorks somewhere and then make that an incentive too. That's a good idea.
There we go.
You dropped your shields.
Gotta stay in nav mode, man. Otherwise, we're just never gonna get there.
It's nice that that's a thing though now.
Yeah, you have to make considerations. Do I want to get there fast or do I want to get there safe?
I forgot to put my XL1 in my ship. I was like, I am not gonna quantum jump for like 10 hours.
Oh, that's true. The Taurus has a garbage drive by default. I need to make sure I put the faster drive in that one too.
That was like the first thing I did on my C1 was just put in all the upgrades I had because they still carried over.
The cool thing though is your shields do recharge their timer
pretty quick.
Yeah, so like you're not waiting for a standard reload.
This one's a bunker mission, right?
Yeah.
Are there gonna be turrets?
No, this one should be safe because it's.
Oh, it's one of those. Okay.
We're allies. Okay, I feel like my screen is super dark. I'm struggling to kind of see things.
It looks dark on stream too.
Man, I'm gonna have to figure out what's causing that because it's seriously, it's like playing Battlefield 3. I've just got way too much blue tint on everything. It's good for drama, but it's not very good for readability.
Oh. Yeah, all my settings were set to like max.
In the graphics?
Yeah. Like graphics was like super high or whatever and stuff. Yeah, I don't need that. But my little graphics card was handling it.
I mean, that's pretty good. You gonna come out?
I'm messing with settings.
Okay, alright, well, I'm gonna go kill some people.
Cool, because I also don't have a gun. Alright, I'm coming.
Oh my gosh, look at those iron sights. They look so much better. And the Custodian had one of the worst sights before. Oh, okay, and Artemex does have the dynamic crosshair. Sweet. Insert leaving duck sound here. Jeez.
Yeah, he joined just to hit the duck sound.
Oh my gosh, get this guy out of here. I'm gonna time him out.
Okay, I'm here.
Yeah, I like this dynamic crosshair.
Wait, how do I... Oh, I've got a pistol. I'm chilling. Oh yeah, now I'm getting 60 FPS. Let's go.
Attack! Over there! Contact! Contact!
Ooh, hit marker sounds. I like that.
Yeah, hit markers look good too. And loot.
Kill them all!
These guys are a lot more vocal. That's pretty good. Oh, I like that. I like that. Those hit markers are nice. You can also see friendlies on your minimap. Okay, do you have to have a...
The minimap's not up right now.
Is there a way to, like, download the minimap for this location? I know that that's something that they were saying is, like, you'd have to find terminals. Okay, so that's a friendly. Don't want to shoot him.
I like this new interface.
Yeah. Oh, this is really nice. I like this. This is good. Gave us a 30-minute timer to the trespassing.
Yeah. How do I take their armor?
Excellent question. No idea. You can still access the old menu by doing the hold F.
Oh, swap view. Okay, there it is.
That's nice. Okay, so it like highlights the areas that it's going to send things to. It's like I just looted an AO3.
So, when you're looting as well, on your inventory, the top right of like your section, you can swap the view, and that's where you can pull armor and stuff.
Oh, okay. But you have to be like in the loot screen to start, right?
Yes.
Hey, I just got my minimap back. Oh, and I can see Sludy over here.
Oh. This is so nice.
It's such a difference from what it was.
Yeah,
before.
for what it was before. It's starting to feel like a more polished game. Are there any boxes to loot though?
I found one box in the server room, but it didn't have a ton in it.
What's this?
Oh my gosh. This scope looks so much better. The AO3 is one of my favorite sniper rifles, but it had the worst looking scope. It was really just a PNG. But now I can see the lens distortion when I put these characters, this SR98337, when I put it in the edges, it warps. It's really cool. Uh oh, did I do something stupid, Wills? What did you just clip?
Clipped your landing.
Oh man, there's one viewer who jumps in and he just tries to distract me every time every time I'm doing a landing. Clipped my duck sound. Ah, I see. You've immortalized yourself on the... Oh. Was that you, Slooty?
That was my voice.
Well, hangar door didn't open. I flew into it and blew up. Even though it looked like it was open.
Very good, very good.
Gotta have that, at least.
Someone's gotta do it. What's in here?
A reflex sight, not too different from what it was before.
Give me that.
It still looks good, but...
Oh, that's so nice. So like mags and stuff, if you're hovering over it from like the equipped screen or whatever, it'll show you like what gun it goes to if you have it equipped and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. Okay, the holographic reticle, I think, changed a little bit. That looks pretty good. And you can see, like, there is actually some physicality to the glass. That part is nice.
Yeah, the hangar didn't open.
Rip.
Oh no, I just ran into some guy in game. I was just letting him know because we were in the elevator going down together from the hospital, and he looked at me and he was like, "You too, huh?"
Just first time, huh?
Like, yes, sir.
I've got me a sniper rifle.
I started playing Star Citizen when you literally couldn't use elevators. You couldn't go up and down ramps.
Back in my day.
So, hangar door's not opening? Nothing. I don't care. You had to gamble going into an elevator just to get to your ship.
Yep. Oh, it tells you, like the bottom right, how many stims you have and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a... It's a much better
the UI is so much better.
It still clearly needs some work. Like,
yeah.
I would like the markers to not be as intrusive as they are. But it's a marked improvement from what we had before.
Yeah. Or I wish like you could toggle like your ship markers, because I don't care seeing docking bay, collar, or cargo bay and all that on the Connie.
Yeah.
But small detail.
Yeah, if you get into the game, don't leave. You're gonna find a queue when you first get in, Wills.
Yeah, when I logged out and saw the queue, it was like 7,000.
Like mags and how full they are. Yeah, Mo, you flew through that queue though.
I don't know. I mean, I went to go eat dinner, so I didn't really sit and watch it.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're just sitting and watching it, it could go. It feels like it goes really slow.
Yeah.
It did go faster than I expected.
being a bit more screen shaking. I know that they wanted to make things feel a bit more visceral when you're going full throttle, so I assume that that's what that is.
Mm-hmm.
PC I'm looking at right now has a 3080, good. 1 terabyte SSD, good. And 34 gigs of RAM, I assume 32, but also good.
Mine has
no,
37.
I downloaded 2 gigs.
Yeah. I got 37 gigs of RAM.
I have to look at the CPU again to know it. I mean, the only recommendation I would make with the CPU is the 5800 X3D, or if they come out with a newer X3D model, the 3D Vcache does seem to help a lot in Star Citizen. But I don't know how much of a benefit it's giving me in this new patch. I have to wait and see if 10pound42 does another comparison. I just want to fly the Sulen. Sluty, you had a Sulen. What is it like to fly that one?
I liked the Sulen. If you use auto landing in hangars. That's like my only. Yep, auto land for sure in hangars. But besides that, Sulen was fun. I had fun setting up like the cluster missiles or whatever, where like one missile would split off into like 6 of them. Made it super fun. But also, if like one of your pylons or whatever, because you know it's like the 3 pylons on the side, if one of those get broken, it's so hard to fly. But then like if 2 get broken, it flies better.
Balance it out.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Okay, Microtech. Duh. We need Microtech protection services. I'm taking on a bounty. Let's see how new combat feels in Taurus.
Okay.
So sharing this one.
Got it. Oh, dude, the clouds look so good.
Routing not available. Is it because I'm still in Atmo?
Might be. Jerry Benedict, coming for you.
Yeah, I'm at 30,000 feet. Not feet, meters. I'm at 30,000 meters. It says Quantum Travel is online. Let's see, I'm going to try setting it to a different location. Yeah, let me set that one. So it's probably just same old, not able to route in some cases like we had in 3.22. Like you have to be in a quantum jumpable zone in order to properly set the route.
All right, second attempt.
Okay, I can route to Cleo. Right, that works. It's probably that you can't go straight to him. That's probably what it is.
Mm.
You're gonna have to fly a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Sulen is definitely a very pretty ship. It's got lots of personality.
Oh, like if you're one all for like, yeah, the appeal of it, worth it.
You know, I was kidding, Wills. You are allowed to go to bed. I feel like I'm holding you hostage now. Let's see. Is there at least something closer that I can jump to? Okay. Gonna take some getting used to figuring out how the zoom is working.
The zoom?
Yeah, zooming in on the map, it's like really easy to go too far or too little. And so I'm just like going way past what I mean to. Okay, Cleo has like nothing that you can jump to on it. This is gonna take forever to get there. But I guess that's why we have nav mode, right?
Yeah. Okay, I think I got my settings how I like them.
Do you know what section nav mode is under in the settings?
Flight movement.
Okay.
Towards the bottom. It's cycle
Towards the
master
top.
modes.
Oh, under flight movement. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, so nav mode is just going into quantum?
Yeah, well, like, your quantum drive is spooled by default.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be the high speed mode, basically. You lose access to your guns, shields, and countermeasures. But you can go faster.
Makes sense. I feel like that needed to happen.
Yeah. And then when you're in combat mode, which is the new big difference, it limits your top speed a lot. But now you have shields, guns, and countermeasures back.
Yeah. Make it a little harder for people just to bounce out on a fight.
Yeah, and tricording's gone. That's not a thing anymore.
I thought, okay, that's what felt different, because I like went into decoupled mode. I was like, something feels different.
Yeah, it used to be that
it was a bit too OP.
Yep. Because I mean, you would just tricord out, and then you're done with the fight until you want to get back in. And playing the amount that I did in Arena Commander, I feel like it's pretty good start. It's obviously going to need a lot more tuning, but a lot of people have just been losing their minds over the change, and I'm of the opinion like we haven't really seen it in action yet. That's what this new patch in the PU is going to do, is now we have access to it on all the ships.
Sorry, say again?
Well, okay, so like we had access to master modes in Arena Commander last patch, and people have just been losing their minds about it. But this is the first time that we've had it with all the ships in the PU environment.
Okay.
So it's like this is where we're actually going to be forming opinions about it. fights actually have conclusions now, exactly. It used to be that you could just exit whenever you want, and I mean, it was always ridiculous that you had these light fighters bullying bigger ships. So hopefully this is actually going to make it so that all the ships have a purpose and a way to play them. Keeps telling me ads will run shortly for some viewers, and it gives me like a minute warning. I guess the idea is that I can finish up whatever joke I'm on before someone gets the punchline cut off by an ad. But it's weird because it shows up and it's very similar to the error messages that I'm supposed to actually address. You know, for like stream quality and stuff like that. So it keeps pulling my eyes down and it's like, oh, okay, well, it's just going to be an ad. That's not as big a deal.
Yeah. Schlag, do you know if, so like with the zoom mode now, how to lower the sensitivity of that at all, by chance? So I thought it would be under like the ADS thing. Yeah, I don't know either. Bye, Wills.
Is it not under sensitivity for controls, the controls tab?
So I was under controls tab, but there's like mouse sensitivity, like ADS zoom scaling %, but I think that's only for like guns. Because I keep adjusting it, trying to feel a difference, or I even turned it off and it was still like, feels like more sensitive when I'm zoomed in.
Well, I wonder if they haven't
added it in yet or something.
Yeah, because like in other games you have ADS sensitivity.
Yeah, I just wonder if there was like it might be like a turret one specifically, and I just don't know where to look.
Okay, so does Clio have new clouds yet, or are these still the flat ones? They look pretty flat, right?
Yeah, they look pretty flat.
I guess the easy way to answer this is just to go through them. Let's do that. Yeah. Ooh, old clouds.
Yeah, but as far as I know, I'm not seeing a thing for it. I just won't use it. Is like your IR and stuff actually relevant now, or no?
As nothing I've heard says that it's important yet. It is? Okay. Lay it out for a Schlag. What's the big differences there?
I don't know, it's always just that Schlag. He'll know.
Schlag should stream. He should be the one
I
on
know.
screen.
Each effect missile lock on strength course. Okay. Oh, Wills, no, Honkai and Genshin. I played all of Genshin without spending a single dollar. But EM and I are actually affect how far away Yeah, I thought that was like how it was originally. I didn't know it'd also affect missiles lock on. But I guess that makes sense.
They dropped out of nav mode too early.
Yeah.
It seems like you can kind of use the toggle as like a speed brake.
Okay.
Because like it does limit your SCM.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of thinking that maybe you just get within 10, switch, and
it's about where we'd go anyways to before.
Yeah. I recently got a character that I didn't want to do, that I didn't want to at 20 pity? What does that mean?
After so many like polls of trying to get a character, you'll hit a pity, and so like you have a higher chance of getting it.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like the exotic boost in Destiny.
Yeah. Yeah, I played Genshin when Sino first came out, and I ended up getting him and his weapon.
Did you see the sword I made for my sister?
The super big one?
Yeah, it's like 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
Because my sisters are pretty big into Genshin.
Okay.
I don't know what the sword's called, but it was the sword that one of her characters uses.
Oh, okay.
That thing is massive. Biggest prop ever made. By me, at least.
Oh yeah, Weapon Banner 100% is scam. I mean, everything about it's a scam. That's why it's a gotcha game.
Alright, Jerry's in targeting range now. He's flying an Argo raft.
Why can't I target him? Oh, he's already targeted for me. Okay. Dude, he's not gonna stand a chance. Poor Jerry.
Okay, shields not recharging. So we do need to be a little careful.
They're up now.
Okay, there they go. Oh. Weird. They didn't like instantly come back like they did last time.
I wonder if it's because we're targeting something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Your EM dropped though out now that you're out of nav.
Okay. That makes sense, right? Because Quantum Drive is offline now. Engines are limited.
Oh, dude, I am hitting him so far away even without a pip now. Wait, Zumo's actually pretty good.
I like hit markers.
Need to turn to yeah, there we go.
Okay, what's the setting called that makes you zoom in when you're looking
Alt
at a
right
target?
click. Oh, I don't know what it's called.
Because that's terrible. I need to turn that off again.
Oh yeah, you definitely said power to weapons. I feel the difference. Oh, that burst. I've been hitting his leftmost engine.
Okay. My weapons aren't recharging, so I'm just basically just trying to keep
I took out his engine.
Nice.
Took out another one. Ooh. Oh, there's my pip. Okay.
Does the raft even have, or yeah, does the
Any
raft even
countermeasure?
have any options to fight us?
Well, we're on its
presumably it's got some
backside.
guns. No, I'm pretty sure it's looking at us head on. Because this is the raft, not the mole.
We might just not be able to see it right now, because it said shields damage. Oh, no, something else is hitting us.
Okay. Alright, well, my weapon's finally recharged. Okay, these Galdarines have an insane rate of fire now.
Yeah.
Very fun. Okay. Now we got a reclaimer after us. Is that who this other one is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, they need to still reduce the range that for when you get the green reticle, because it encourages you to start shooting at it way too soon.
Shields damaged.
Did your rate of fire increase because I increased the weapon power, or did you drop out of precision?
Nah. It was, definitely felt it when you...
That's cool.
Aiming definitely feels different, though.
Yeah, it does.
Not sure if I like it as much.
All right. Well, I'm actually enjoying it so far.
I'm just not sure. I thought I was in gyro. I could be wrong, and that just might be why.
Okay. Like, my movements are affecting it too much? Is that what you're feeling?
Yeah. Definitely relative. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I don't think they didn't wipe rep, did they? Because I have an HRT I can do.
Kind of lame if they didn't wipe rep. Just make it so you can just the big money.
Yeah, where do you see rep now? Check the rep.
Yeah, there's a rep tab. 4th on the right.
Oh, okay.
Bottom. Yeah.
It says rep. I can read sometimes. No results. Complete work for an organization or contact to earn reputation. So it's not showing me anything right now. I wonder if that's desync. Because otherwise, why would I have this HRT, right?
Well, do we... Yeah, I also have an HRT. But I still have, like, the suspect apprehension, or the certs, still. I wonder if you need to do a cert first to, like, verify your rep first or something?
Yeah, you have to do a bunch of certifications if you want to do HRTs and stuff.
Well, we already have, like, an HRT unlocked.
Oh, you do? I don't know. Maybe they stopped restarting or resetting those. Or it's bugged. Because after each wipe, they would reset your rep.
Yeah.
But maybe they stopped doing that.
Well, they were doing it not too long ago. Or at least, like, you'd have to do the certs again real quick.
Oh, yeah. They did do that. But, like, maybe they stopped doing that after this most recent one.
Yeah. Enslate. AR when I fly.
Aerial? Is that what he meant?
Yeah, sorry, Wills, you're losing me. I'm guessing in-flight aerial games when I fly.
Third person with a crosshair?
Okay, yeah. Alright, Microtech is in need of new qualified bounty hunters to expand our existing roster.
Jeez.
Okay, wait, is that the same mission I just did?
Is it Jerry? Do we get a name?
Search for... No, Aaron Klinger, but it's not letting me share this one to you. It's on Calliope. Routing not available again, of course.
Okay, so yeah, I still have like a cert for the very low threat. But then yeah, I have an HRT still on Microtech.
Okay.
Michael Vossler.
Yeah, so I'm kind of wondering if maybe that's just the way that they're showing the
I wonder if that one's like
difficulty.
a freebie or something.
Yeah,
And
it's
you
at
still
Ghost
need a
Hollow.
cert. Oh yeah, yep.
So maybe it's just showing it because that's the difficulty of Ghost Hollow.
Maybe.
Anyways, I've been stuck in the hellhole of Genshin and Honkai Star Rail for about 4-ish months.
Oh.
What waifus, man? It's a tough addiction to break.
I've got a lady friend who's also sucked into that.
I don't touch the stuff for that reason.
That's the only reason why I played it.
Yeah, you just dive straight into your vices, don't you?
Yep. I love vices. They love me.
Also, whenever you click "Don't show this ad again" on YouTube, I am almost 100% certain that it just makes sure to show you those exact ads.
Oh, I
on.
report it.
Yeah, I think it's just going to show you that ad again, though.
Yeah. See, I've gotten lucky right now, like the algorithm thinks I just want like appliances, so they just show me basically like a Star Citizen ad for like an oven with like some cool music behind it. I'm like, I can get behind this ad. Keep this up. I'm fine with this.
See, I've been watching a lot of videos about CNC machines, trying to get it to show me like engineering
what to
type
do.
stuff.
See that, and then I keep getting one for like this really cool music keyboard. I want it so bad. That ad has definitely nailed it on me, and I'm like, I want it. I want it. Ooh, Moat's getting close.
He might actually be able to play with us at some point.
I'm getting close. I'm not moving. I'm at Port Tressler.
Oh, well, come join us where we're at.
I just set my spawn.
Oh, okay.
My game is being very unresponsive right now, though.
I guess I got too close to the surface, and now I need to jump back out to do the quantum. You want to hear something really gross?
Yeah.
This has been the first time I've been able to like really play a game since I had pneumonia not too long ago. And as a consequence, I haven't cleaned the screen.
Oh yeah. No, all the snot and stuff that's on your monitor.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. And it's like, ugh,
Yep.
gross.
I'm seeing it too on mine. It was like, oh, what's that? I was like, oh, that's not supposed to be there.
That's icky.
Do you want to try and share that with me if you can?
It didn't give me the option. I'll take another look, but
Okay.
I don't know that it will actually let me share this one.
Okay.
And accepted. Yeah, I don't have the option to share it. But my hope is that if we bust this one out real quick, then we'll have wider options, and then I can share the next one.
Yeah. I'm just here to point and click at ships anyways.
Yes. That is right. Acceptance is the first step.
That's what I'm good at.
So did you hear the news that the next Battlefield is going to be another tremendous live service?
Yeah, I saw them saying something like that, and I was like, yeah, sure. What is going on, Mike? Keybinds are absolutely wrecked.
Did we just lose you, Slooty? Just left my ship, so I'm thinking maybe he lost internet.
Uh-oh. Or server, or yeah, I don't know.
Well, because he'd still be talking to us on Discord if it was.
That's
server.
true. My server's been extremely laggy. Like, it's super delayed.
I cannot see anything. I've got to figure out what is causing this badness with the color. That helps a little bit, but it hasn't fixed the green cast. Raise brightness at least. That'll help me see things a little better.
Hello?
Yeah, okay.
Hello.
You back with us?
Kind of.
Lose internet?
No, I tried booting up RuneScape on the side and my computer did not like that.
Ah.
But now it's not letting me join. And it says like changing servers is temporarily locked while your avatar is still active in game, but like there's no like rejoin button. Like I click like persistent universe and the only clickable buttons is go back And server change unavailable.
Okay, that's odd.
Yeah.
I do not know why, but I cannot switch to missiles for the life of me, even though I set the keybind for it. I just can't use missiles.
Well, you didn't want to use missiles anyways, right? You want a challenge.
Reboot.
I just want my game to work.
I think you're asking for a little too much.
I might have. I don't know. I don't know what the setting is. They need to fix their options menu. It is so cluttered. It makes it really hard to find like specific
It's
things.
really hard to navigate.
Yeah. Like
well, that ended up being a bigger jump than I meant. I survived though.
this. Here we go. Is this it?
All right, Aaron Klinger, I'm coming for you. And I think that this is probably going to be where I stop off for the night. I'll finish this mission, and then I think I'm going to get off. I still haven't eaten. And I'm also just tired.
That's fair. Oh, gear storage.
I love the hunters, though. I know a lot of people will complain that it's really gamey and stuff, but
it's just nice to know you're actually hitting.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you're shooting, you're like, I have no idea if I'm actually hitting.
Yeah, well, it's also good for, like, with the new recoil, it's nice to be able to see, oh, shoot. Alright. Alright, that's a good place to stop. We died. Let's see, what options does it give me on screen? Oh, I guess Atomic Moat could come get me off the ground, right?
I could.
Are you going to?
Problem is, I don't have your mission. I'm gonna get lit up by that turret.
It's a hostile area anyways.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I think I'm on your server. If you want to send me an invite, I could try and come get you.
Will it let me do that? No, it will not. Oh wait, no, I can kind of see my screen. I don't know that I can see you though. Ooh.
Moat might be able to invite me.
He'd have to be party leader, though, right?
I have no idea.
I'm just focusing on landing over there with this fog. Let's see, is there a rock or a mountain I can land? I will probably just land where you landed.
Yeah, there's a pretty deep hole where I'm at. It's pretty safe.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I can't.
I still have the habit of clicking.
I can't actually interact with the scroll.
What is
wheel,
going
like.
on?
Mm.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh,
there.
cool. I'm dead because lasers are invisible.
All right.
I wasn't getting notified that I was even getting shot at.
Gotta love those invisible lasers.
You could probably send me a party invite, Slooty, and then I can accept it. That used to work. Will's got he's got the sounds.
Did you get that?
The little womp womp.
No, I sent you an invite.
Yes. I think I did.
All right, that's where I'm calling it.
Fair enough.
I don't have the luxury time to play this game right now. Star Citizen requires a lot of time to play.
It does. But I think it'll be better tomorrow. It's not going to be that bad.
Yeah.
While I'm waiting for Slooty to come get me off the ground, though, I'm going to try and see if I can find whatever that infernal setting is that makes you zoom in.
Maybe I'm not on your server. Yeah, maybe not.
Okay. Well, this is as good a spot to leave off as any. Gonna lose the Artemex armor, but that's not a big deal. We were gonna lose it at some point anyways. Why not the first episode?
Just rip off the Band-Aid.
Right. Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody. We did quite a few cool things, I think, today. We designed some assets for our RSI Connie Mark II. We saw some new features with 3.23. Few hiccups. That was to be expected, though. Comparatively, though, I think it's actually doing pretty good compared to a lot of the day one patches I've played in, so I'm pretty
best
optimistic.
Patch so far.
Yeah. Performance is pretty good for me. Still need to figure out why everything is cyan. As much as I love the color blue, kind of hard to see. But I think we're going to leave it off there. Thanks for hanging out.
Good night.
And I need to actually get one of these stop streaming buttons under my mouse so I can do my outro. Like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. And until next time, this is Oddjob Entertainment, signing off.